What's up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of Galactic Nerd Outpost, and joining me is my good friend Zimzilla99.
How's it going?
And, of course, this time, Minecraft World.
Heyo.
How's it going?
And, of course,
Minecraft.
Sorry.
Your side.
Sorry.
Can you put on headsets Minecraft?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just putting that on right now.
Okay.
I completely forgot to turn off the stream volume earlier.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. That should be better. I also wasn't even expecting Minecraft World to be in this.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
interested.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
Let's just say, following that Cottom thing, I have some personal beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, welcome, Lupin.
Hey.
But, as you all know, some of those who are subscribed to the channel probably know about the response to my dubbed video by KiryuZwei. I'm butchering his name. I don't really care, but still. He ended up doing a response on the day in a stream, and
Wait,
turns out
Joey.
he... Huh?
1 sec. Oh, never mind. I literally had the video playing. I'm bad.
But he also did one in response to my good friend Zimzilla99. So yeah, we're gonna look at both of those videos before we debate him on the topics, because we have a lot to say. Hello, Sea Monster.
Hey there.
Did you add the video to the stream yet, Zim?
I haven't shared it yet.
Okay.
See, window. Oh, it's gonna share audio. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just do it as a full screen thing. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Okay. 1 minute. So stream. Like, I'm doing this on my phone. Like, I'm trying to. I don't see it.
Oh, you're doing it on your phone?
Yeah, because
he's doing it from his phone.
Yeah, because my computer ended up getting fucked. Gonna have to get that replaced.
Oh. Yeah, that. Oh, okay. Damn. Hopefully
Oh wait, it's in guests. So my bad. I forgot screen shares appeared in that.
Yeah.
Okay. First, we are of course gonna be looking at his response to my buddy Zim's why Kong is more popular than Godzilla vid. Let's go.
Okay, 1 sec. Convenient.
I'll be talking about why they.
Oh, I didn't realize I even have this on 2 times speed. I'm sorry. I just got home and I'm having to deal with something in the background, so I apologize. All right, let's go. Also,
Perfectly fine.
does anyone else notice that the fact that this whole videos thing, like right here, is? I don't think that's like how it was on my actual video, but okay.
King of the Apes seems to draw in more people than the King of the Monsters. Stay tuned. Welcome one, welcome all. Zimzilla and you and every other Godzilla fan is probably either angry, confused, or probably a mix of both right now, considering how it makes such a claim. I mean, King Kong more popular than Godzilla, I'm either capping or wilding.
Because you are capping or wilding. Anyways, I found this video from my recommendation. Well, why King Kong is more popular than Godzilla? Straight out, I'm going to tell you, he's not more popular.
But rather,
Actually, you don't. So the first argument is 1 sec.
You are capping or wilding. Anyways, I found this video from my recommendation. Well, why King Kong is more popular than Godzilla? Straight out, I'm going to tell you, he's not more popular.
Okay. Does anyone else want to explain why that's a super bad and stupid argument?
I do, because here's the thing. One, but most of Godzilla's 38 movies are because he makes a lot of money in Japan. That's what, like, when Japanese release movies, or pretty much any non-English company for that matter, their first priority by far is their own people. And Godzilla, of course, in Japan is more popular than Kong, so as a result, those 38 movies are due to Japanese people. -1 is the first Japanese Godzilla movie to blow up worldwide like this. Kong is more popular in places like America, which I'm pretty sure that's what you were talking about. Like with the Monsterverse, King of the Monsters didn't do that well. 2014 did pretty good, but isn't Skull Island the highest grossing before the GVK films?
Yes. Kong Skull
exactly.
Island was.
It's not even that.
Kong
That's
Skull
not even
Island
the
was the
argument
highest
that he's
gross.
making either. It's like,
Yeah.
you can make that as an argument in defense, but the argument that he's making is that because Godzilla had more movies than Kong, that's why he's more popular. Even
Yeah,
though the reason why Godzilla had more
I was going
movies
to make
had
a
to do with
different.
the fact
I was going to
that-
make a different comparison by comparing it to the Star Wars, Star Trek thing. Whilst both do have very hefty fan bases, I would say Star Wars, generally speaking, despite having relatively less content by comparison to Star Trek, is more popular because of just how much of a culture. Both did have a massive cultural impact, no denyance, but Star Wars, when it first dropped, was absolutely gigantic in a comparable manner to King Kong when it first released. And despite having, again, relatively less material, Star Trek kind of had to grow into what it is now, whereas Star Wars was already a juggernaut when it started. The same thing can be applied to these two.
Yeah, exactly. But still, like I said, even in that case, like the argument of a bunch of movies, still, a lot of those came from the popularity in Japan.
Exactly. But even
That's
then,
what I'm saying.
But even then, I'd still argue the comparison applies, despite because Kong was also relatively popular in Japan himself. Like we discussed this on Zim's channel with one of his streams. There were 2 Japanese-made quote-unquote King Kong films that were supposed to be riding the trend beforehand. The first series, the first crossover between Godzilla and Kong was in Japan, and the first pieces of material that tried something different with Kong, whether it be the Rankin Bass show, King Kong vs. Godzilla, or King Kong Escapes, either had Japanese influence, Toei animating the Rankin Bass show, or were made in Japan.
Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing. Godzilla was still popular when he first came out in Japan. 1954 blew up. Raids Again blew up. But a big reason King Kong vs. Godzilla till this day is the highest attended Godzilla movie in Japan is because at the time, while Godzilla was huge, Kong was even more so.
Exactly. Well, and again, the fact is that Kong has less movies primarily because of the rights issues that arose because of RKO just being RKO. And then later on, the only reason why you got to see another Japanese Kong movie later on was because of the agreement that Toho had with RKO that allowed King Kong Escapes to happen. Not to mention the fact that the 05 Kong was going to come out years ago, too. So the idea that Godzilla has more movies, therefore is more popular is a stupid, fallacious argument to begin with.
Yeah, it is.
But throughout the GDK hype train, the idea of King Kong being a more popular monster to the average person was anecdotal, but in a way taken as gospel. In most discussions about who would win, there would be at least one person telling you that his friends weren't kaiju fans, but they knew who King Kong was and they were wanting him to win in the upcoming film. This isn't necessarily unfounded. You watch through any GDK reaction video or live stream either on Twitch or YouTube, and you'll find a lot of people rooting for Kong, while often stating that Godzilla was stronger, and of course making the same claims I just made.
People rooted for Kong because he was clearly the underdog of the fight. People liked seeing the underdog win. Biggest example is Rocky. Even though he didn't win the fight, he won the hearts of the audience.
So without the preamble out of the way, I want
Yeah, that would mean that Kong in most fights, Kong is almost always going to be the underdog because Kong doesn't have any powers. So if we're going to say that people like Kong because he's the underdog, then Kong is always going to be the underdog. So therefore, Kong is always going to be more popular than Godzilla, if we want to take that argument to its logical conclusion.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to give a few points as to why I believe in some ways it is true that King Kong is more popular to Godzilla to the average person. As an ape monster, Kong is able to express emotions that can be read much easier by the viewer. Whether it's anger, pain, wonder, and happiness, these are all feelings we experience, and seeing it expressed through a creature we are naturally close to allows audiences to be drawn in by Kong and what he's feeling. On the other hand, Godzilla being a reptile is not able to express these emotions in the same way as us or Kong, although Godzilla can also express anger, pain, wonder, and happiness, but he does them in a way that's not the same as an ape or us.
I do get how King Kong appeals to other people by being more emotive the way humans are, but I don't see how that equates to how he's more popular than Godzilla, like, at all. People also like human monsters like Cthulhu, the Xenomorphs, Predators, dragons in general. They're all inhuman, and that's famous for being otherworldly to humans.
That's such a stupid argument, too.
Yeah,
So, like, that's a whataboutism. So, like, what about predators? They aren't. Predators are able to be
the Predator is
are
surprisingly expressive.
far more emotive than like xenomorphs are.
Like
So-
if you actually stop and look at the Predator, they are incredibly expressive. Probably one of the most fleshed out alien races I can think of.
Yeah, well, yeah, like in the movie The Predator, the original, for example, when Arnold is saying, "Kill me, I'm here," because he had the trap set up, you can see on the Predator's face how he's just standing there like, really? And then right after that, he walks around the trap because he knew he was fucking with them.
The fact that the damn thing maniacally laughs or just laughs in a haha I gotcha moment or before the thing goes kaboom, that shows a lot of humanity expression. Meanwhile, the xenomorph was never supposed to emote. The xenomorph emoting goes completely against the point of the character. That's like that. It's for a similar level of stupidity as like complaining about the Death Angels from A Quiet Place not emoting or the Crawlers from The Descent not emoting, which actually they do. Like one of them flat out screams when it notices the corpse of another.
Yeah, or like for example, the Demons in Doom, for example, like them not emoting.
Well, no, they emote a lot. Like they'll emote when you're about to kill them and stuff like that.
Okay, that's true. They do scream.
Yeah, the argument that's being made is it's literally a whataboutism.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
exactly. But even with those sporadic
people are
instances,
just naturally able to identify more with characters who can emote better. That's pretty widely known.
Yeah, and even without those sporadic instances, the emotion was never the point of the characters. The point was, oh crap, something's after me. The Predator, yes, the point was also something's after us, but there's a bit more to it, and that's part of what the extra point was. If you get, I don't think I got the point across, but I think you got it. Yeah,
I got it.
No, it's literally it's literally whataboutism.
Yeah, which he does a lot of those, by the way.
Hey, sorry, the China virus. Just add in that clip of Johnny saying it, please.
Between Godzilla and Kong, the former has far more films than the latter, with 36 to 12, with one of those not even having the original Kong in that film, and which shows it's not much better with Kong's 3 to Godzilla's 6. But if there's one thing that can be said for Kong, it is that his sparse film appearances, coupled with him being referenced in other pieces of media a lot, gives him a more consistent theming. Like, I mean, for real, a giant ape living on an island worshipped by natives who steals a girl, fights other creatures, and is finally brought to New York before being shot from a building. You see this reference a lot, even if it's not trying to parody King Kong, this kind of storyline appears again and again in other pieces of media. And with Godzilla, well, I mean, he's a dinosaur usually, mutated from the atomic bomb, or he was awakened by it. Sometimes we don't even know if he really is a dinosaur. There was that one time he was underworld were-crocodile reject, and another time he's always been there, and then another time got raised from the dead, and another time they wanted to have him come to space, and then there was other time he was an anti-bioweapon. It's very clear from Godzilla's filmography, the ones that have come out and scrapped ideas, that the character has become relatively malleable in how he looks and how he is characterized. Everything outside of his name is able to be changed, and with each creative looking to make the mark on the character, it's safe to say you're going to see a lot of variation. I mean, between 2014 and 2021, only 3 years longer than that of the Millennium series, we've seen 4 distinct Godzillas, 5 if you count the Godzilla Universal ride, and each has cultivated a diehard fanbase when it adheres to one of these being the penultimate or platonic ideal of a Godzilla, and this can always cause a lot of debate as to whether Godzilla should be portrayed in this way or portrayed in that way. Even though the Millennium series that had a reboot almost every other film, there are a lot of Godzillas within that generation that are pretty similar. Taking the 2000 Godzilla, KiryuZwei Godzilla, and Final Wars Godzilla, you can swap them around with other Godzillas like Win from Megaguirus and Final Wars to KiryuZwei, and outside of some minor differences, the character is not really going to change much in terms of the story overall.
Topic incoming and maybe a more in-depth video about this, but Godzilla works best as a plot device. With some
Not really, but okay.
exceptions, Godzilla has always been
I can hear what he was saying.
He says Godzilla works best as a plot device. We'll slow it down just a little bit.
That's
a more in-depth video about this, but Godzilla works best as a plot device. With some exceptions, Godzilla has almost always been a plot device to drive the main characters forward. He pushes the narratives and the themes the writer is trying to tell from their stories.
On the other hand, the last time Kong saw another adaptation besides
that because I was going to say that is about a 50%. Because yes, the plot has been driven around Godzilla's existence. This has been a thing since the 1954 movie. However, saying that he is a pure plot device is inaccurate, because by saying he's a pure plot device, that ignores pretty much every characterful aspect that each incarnation has ever had.
Yeah, like for example, in Final Wars, at the end, throughout the movie, the Godzilla displays a strong hatred for humanity due to what we've done to his family. And yes, that is the official lore. Tanaka has that in a book. But at the end, you can see when Godzilla finally confronts the humans, he's actually understanding what they're saying. And eventually, him and the humans both come to terms and forgive each other. They bury the hatchet. There was character there.
Yeah, I was going to go back to the 54 movie. Every single thing that Godzilla does in that movie has reason to happen. He goes and stalks the ship because they dropped depth charges on him. And as such, he's surveying the area to make sure that he knows the landscape for when he comes back and enacts his revenge. And then the train hits him and the military goes after him, and that pisses off even further. Then when he returns, he gets electrified and the camel's back has been broken. And he
Also, what's it
races
called?
to Tokyo.
The
However,
problem too is that like when he
I
says a
wasn't-
plot device, I'm sorry, it's just like when he says plot device, like what does that mean? Because a plot device can have character.
Yeah,
Like
that's not
all
to
of
say
all a
Godzilla.
plot device is whatever moves the story in a certain direction.
Yeah, the story. It's honestly, it's sort of a weird comparison, and this is probably because I've been talking with one of my friends with Kachikuru about Sonic a lot, but Godzilla in a way functions in a similar way to Sonic, where the plot happens because of him. The plot, well, actually, no, it's sort of the inverse of Sonic. Actually, it's Sonic falls into the plot. Godzilla is the plot.
Yeah, exactly.
Or what's it called? The plot of the Joker's a plot device because the plot happens because of him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
King Kong is a plot device for a certain part of the first King Kong movie because he kidnaps Anne, so therefore he moves the plot forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you can make the claim for everything, for all of Kong's story. He's a plot device. He's a plot device in King Kong versus Godzilla because he's the thing that they get to fight Godzilla.
Essentially, every monster is a plot device because a
Exactly.
monster, by the nature being antagonist, moves the plot forward, so therefore it's a plot device.
Like antagonist, protagonist, deuteragonist, whatever you want. Plot
Basically,
device,
here's the thing. Plot device is often used as a buzzword, but here's the thing, like, if it's not a plot device, then it probably has no reason to exist within that story. Like, for example, Gorath. Like, he was added in on last minute in the Japanese / original version of Gorath because Ishiro Honda was under a contract. But the English version was able to remove him because, again, he had no relevance.
Are you referring to Maguma?
Yeah, Maguma.
Maguma,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It was 16 years ago, in the last animated adventure being 5 with Kong, King of the Apes. And looking at the 05 film and King of the Apes respectively, the film goes to great lengths to preserve the spirit of the original, while the other is so far removed from Kong in setting and tone that most Kong fans ignore its existence or actively decry it, like Big Jack did in one of his more hilarious videos. But it's a trend. Films like The Mighty Kong that may be kind of faithful but don't respect the source material, or new ideas like King of the Apes or the animated series and films from the early 2000s, show that most Kong fans prefer it when Kong sticks to his original storyline and therefore his original characterization. Inversely, Godzilla's errors and interpretations make what and who he is different to so many people and pop culture as a whole. There's so many people you can think of, probably personally from your own fandom experiences, having a wholly different feeling about Godzilla to you in terms of design and characterization, to the point it could be considered that there are so many different denominations of what Godzilla's true characterization is to all the people who like him. And as I brought up, when people think of Kong, it's not just the character, but the story of the original that comes with that recollection, essentially condensing the myth. While with Godzilla, it's usually vaguely describing him and how he's destroying buildings or maybe he's fighting something. It's always going to vary depending on the person who's talking about it. While with Kong, it's usually pretty standard. Ironically enough, however, in recent years, we come to see traits of Godzilla become more consolidated. One of these being his name coming from an island god, sometimes directly stated to be Odo Island. This appearing in the Polygon prequel books, Shin and Singular Point. And his behavior as a destructive antagonistic force towards humanity is shared between the Polygon films, Shin and Singular Point. The really only exception to this being the Monsterverse films, although Godzilla is becoming more and more antagonistic now. The significance of the Oxygen Destroyer as appearing in both the Monsterverse and Singular Point universes, so that's a point of similarity there. And finally, Godzilla evolving on screen has happened twice now, and it may be something that might be a trend that ends up sticking for a while more. And although I left it out in the original talk about unique Godzillas, but the universal Godzilla in a way is the most pop culture version of the character. It just being a big greenish spiky dinosaur in a city destroying stuff.
Pokepunk wants on, so I'll give him a link.
That ride. And in a way,
What was that?
Pokepunk wants on, so I'll give
I
him
don't
a
want too
link.
many people on for it because he's going to be coming in for the debate, so I don't want as many people coming in.
Okay, so do we give him the link or what?
No, just keep it on to Minecraft World and the two of us.
Okay, sorry, Toku.
3v1 is unfair enough.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I hope his friends come in too, but whatever.
Still
even
unfair.
King Ghidorah is his most famous adversary to fight him. Overall, while Kong is stayed in his lane in terms of what his films do and don't, and those that stray too far tend to be forgotten or ignored even by his most ardent fans, Godzilla branches out far more, and this causes him to stray in terms of character. And with a lot of implicit bias against the character intrinsically or explicitly due to apathy for it, it makes sense as to why Kong appears to be much more popular to the average person.
Godzilla branching out makes him even more popular due to him being able to branch off to specific genres that appeal to specific people. I feel like Godzilla is more known for its themes.
No, well, Godzilla is known for its themes, but like, no, if like you branch out too much, people, not everyone is going to view it as like favorably or as popularly. Like Singular Point, there is wildly different opinions than Singular Point, widely different opinions on Shin Godzilla, even the Monsterverse too.
The
So,
Polygon
like,
trilogy is almost universally despised
It is,
for
yeah.
that exact reason.
So
The most obvious one is nuclear power and its destruction in its wake. You don't go for a roller coaster ride for a story. You go for a roller coaster ride to turn your brain off and have
well, actually, I just want to go down to about 5 points there for that little bit right there.
destruction in its wake. You don't go for a roller coaster ride for a story. You go for a roller coaster ride to turn your brain off and have fun.
Actually, let's start
how do
that
you
again.
like its themes? The most
Wait, what the
obvious
fuck did
one-
you just say?
Yeah, I want to start it all from the beginning.
I feel like Godzilla is more known for its themes. The most obvious one is nuclear power and its destruction in its wake. You don't go for a roller coaster ride for a story. You go for a roller coaster ride to turn your brain off and have fun.
That completely contradicts the first point.
That
Yeah, 'cause-
also feels like that was put in, like the audio just sounded different there, so I felt like he just put that in there at the end.
Okay, so did I miss here? Did he just say at first that you watch Godzilla for the themes, and then he said you don't watch it for the story, but you watch it to have fun?
Yeah.
It's more
Oh,
known
God.
for the themes, but you watch it
Does
to have
wait? Does he
fun.
mean like for Kong though?
Yeah, like
I
For
thought
Godzilla.
that's what he meant.
For Godzilla.
he did.
Well, that's
I
what
don't know.
that's from the train of the video. That's what it means. But like, I wasn't sure if that's what he meant was for Kong.
I
was missing,
think
but like,
if it
either
if it
way,
was-
it's super weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
if it
weird,
was
because I don't know what the
edited-
fuck he's saying.
I'm assuming he means Godzilla. Like, the character of Godzilla is more known for his themes, but you watch his movies to have fun. In which case, you just contradicted yourself
Yeah. Either way,
in
it's a
that
contradiction.
statement.
Yeah, exactly.
Overall, what did we learn? Just use Google.
What? No, what we learned is actually put effort into your fucking videos.
Wait, I love this for this. Take it with a grain of salt because it's AI. Into the same with this video because I don't care that much. Like, then why make the video?
And
in
right
the
there,
first
you
place?
discredited yourself.
But
Yeah,
I
it's
guess it's
called-
like it's good fishing because we got a lot of views. But okay,
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely got more views than this.
Yeah.
So
Oh, boy.
real quick, I just want to see what the chat's saying right now.
Oh, and I will say that whole I don't care thing, I have notes written down for that. It's bullshit. Mainly because it doesn't add up.
Yeah, there's Animus's least favorite quote.
Yeah, no, it's like it's really funny. This says I don't care, but he did a video for the dubs and he did a video for he did a response to my video, but he's also did an hour 17 minutes on the response where he's reacting to the response. So
Yeah, and he also admits that he gets salty by one of the things I say about the quality, which I will say, if you don't want your whole brand looking bad, then don't make trash content.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because now I'm also doubting if he's going to put effort in his quote unquote bigger projects that he does care about, like Persona.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. What's it called? I shared my screen again. Are you ready?
Yeah, give me a second.
All right, cool.
There we go.
We don't respond. We just have to look at it. Please don't. No.
Anyways,
Stop.
I'm with Gojira. Super Saiyan, Gojira, say hi. Gojira, Super Saiyan.
Hello, hi.
Yeah. Anyways, as you can see, we're gonna react to. I lost track. What's the response? We're gonna react to a response. Okay. Anyways, you ready?
I wish there was a way for me to boost the audio, but like this is the best I can do, unfortunately.
Fair.
No,
Yes.
I'm still not done yet.
Oh, okay. I'll give you time. Okay. We'll wait.
Jeez.
You done? Ah, okay. You back. Hello.
Hey, so I don't want to go too big on this, but I just want to ask Toku this question. What do you think was the bigger expose? This dude's Discord account or Vosh's porn folder?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
gosh.
What do you guys think was the bigger expose? This dude's Discord account or Vosh's porn folder? That's an inside joke. We're not going to go into too much detail on this.
Honestly, on a personal level, it would be this, but partially also because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
You don't want to know, but let's
Yeah,
get
you
into
don't
it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll keep it that way. Oh, frick.
Wait.
No rush.
All right, let me just prepare my stuff. The ultimate Godzilla, the setup of the century. Oh yeah. Anyways, Persona. I think everything that gone.
Persona, Mr. B.
1, 2.
Let me see if I can get to the video itself.
Just.
What the? Whoa!
No, no.
What was that?
Not the word that
Oh.
means. Oh my god.
Goodness me! What? Whoa! Don't stand there. Calm down.
Oh my God.
Calm down, okay.
The word that means 25. That's like the fucking Sigma chat shit.
Come on, get it over with, man.
Pause right there. He says, "Come on, give it over with, man." I mean, that's exactly the problem with your buddy's video. He just wanted to, quote unquote, get it over with, so he couldn't substantiate his arguments. Second, it's called setting the tone and throwing in jokes for comedic intent. I'm a little something called an entertainer. While I'm striving to educate, as a whole, it's not that serious, and I want my audience to have more to grab onto than just my opinions.
Also, I just want to state the coping song is way too catchy.
It is.
It's way too. It's so catchy. I love it.
Me too. I immediately started loving it when Fratanga used it on Sony Ponies.
Where did it come from?
I don't know.
It was like another guy's YouTube channel. That's where I got it from. Let's keep going.
I'm approaching you. Looks like I've awoken to a response video. Yeah, I'm sticking with the bad intro. It's helped me thus far, which in that case,
I forget that.
thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Let's get into the slot today.
Oh my god, is that even getting
He was mostly making just decent counterpoints.
I'm gonna probably reduce it down to like 1.5 because.
Okay, what the fuck is the context here? What is this?
Wait.
Okay, what the fuck is the context here?
Yeah, it's called an inside joke for my audience. Considering my video blew up, most people who watch this is gonna know who that is.
It's
Oh my gosh!
It's Mr. It's
It's
Mr.
good. What's even
Twilight.
funnier is the fact that actually that's Adam is talking about me.
Yeah.
It's not you, but
It's Mr. Twilight for the film fanatics. Sea Monster, if you know.
Well, he's talking about you first, and then he moves on to me. Adam does in this book.
Oh god, I'm genuinely wondering if he's seen our Nosferatu stream yet. I
Oh,
know
he
he
knows about it. He definitely
He
knows.
knows about it. I just wonder if he's seen the thing. Probably not the whole thing, because yeah, but oh boy.
Derek said, I like having something to grab onto, ladies. Well, I mean, the only thing this dude's grabbing onto is his friend's penis.
Let's just get through the video as quickly as we can so we can get the debate started.
Okay.
Okay, what the fuck is the context here? Who is this? I don't know this guy. Who is this guy? What the fuck?
Oh my God,
They're so annoying.
You know? I do know a guy named Adam, but
Well, maybe not this. Empathetic is maybe more accurate since a 4-minute response to a 22-minute video does not a good response make.
yeah, because I don't give a shit. Most of my videos are just like made for laughs.
Okay, pause it. Bro, if
Wait,
that was your...
make it quick, please.
Okay, he said most of his videos, he made that video for laughs. If that was your intention, you failed. You didn't tell a single joke in your video besides the very end of it about milking. Going off on your reading and what you wrote, you were just saying no or even attempting to throw counterpoints here and there with little energy in your delivery. Like, compare my video to yours. I'm more over the top, I'm more sarcastic, and I'm actually cracking jokes, which again, he gets butthurt over by later, funny enough, which tells me he doesn't even understand satire just because I'm attempting to counter what you say with substance doesn't mean the tone is all that serious.
There you go.
Actual videos I make, which I genuinely care about, I put like more effort into.
Really? Genuinely care about? I thought you said you didn't.
Calm down.
Yes, guys. I need filler videos to what's it called? I need whatever. I need.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
I need filler videos before making an actual video. I put on table. Whenever I make a good video, like a project, like a huge project video, because right now I'm working on a video on Persona 5 Royal, and I'm helping Mossy to make the Ultraman Gaia and Kamen Rider video.
Yeah, that's a lot of low work. That's a lot.
Yes, bro, and I'm working.
That's crazy. Didn't know bro was like that.
What's up, everyone? Go to the Mod Type fans I'm approaching you. So the topic today is gonna be a lot weird.
I wish my mic was like this. I wish that the mic bugged out like this. Like more. I actually sound like my balls drop. Oh my god. It sounds like my balls finally drop.
That's
If this
crazy.
video actually had teeth, I can call this poisoning go well. But like you say in your comments, you gotta post slop, so let's breeze through your response.
Yes, bro. Yeah, we love the slop. We love the
The
slop.
slop is what we use.
Yes, bro. We gotta feed the piggies. No,
Indeed.
but if you really want me to make a full in-depth video, I can. It's just more like give me like a few it's like 2 weeks or some shit like that. Jin, skip the fucking part.
Yeah, because it had absolutely no relation to everything else I was about to go off. I literally had nothing to say. So why would I include the next clip? It just would pad out my video.
Also, another thing I just realized is the fact that he's complaining about someone skipping over clips when that's what he does in all of his response videos. But
Yeah,
moving on.
exactly. Not to mention he cut off some of the stuff he responds to out of context, but we'll get to that later.
Bye.
I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. My God.
I can barely hear the video itself.
I know.
Like, that's something that I had even with the original stream. Like,
No, like I can like it. I've literally boosted up. I up the audio on my side, so I can hear it, and I can still barely hear it.
yeah.
I guess their audio is just ass.
No,
No,
they
they-
like I don't, they didn't mix their audio right. I guess or the
No,
the
they
mic
just
got
no,
it.
because if you see, because they pause multiple times, you see the speaker icon. It is very low. It's almost muted. They
That's-
put their
I-
they
well,
put
they're
the
also
audio
using
from the video
OBS
itself.
to
Yeah,
they're using OBS to stream, and they didn't mix the audio right.
yeah.
Which is like one of the things you have to do is like if you're using OBS, you're always gonna have issues with that, like making sure the audio's right. Whereas if you're
Yeah.
doing it from StreamYard, everything kind of balances out just
Yeah.
right.
Honestly, that also the lower audio kind of hurts their response because it makes it look like they could be lying about what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in some ways they
That's
do.
like, I don't know. That's kind of stretching it. I don't think that's the case because like you could literally just like I think they go through the entire video if this stream's like an hour. So
Yeah,
I won't even say
yeah,
that
but
like
even with going back, that still causes issues with how they present their point because again, they could either with the audio so low, they themselves could misinterpret the thing, or they could misdirect the audience, and the audience either going back would notice that misdirection, and thus they would be discredited.
Oh, they
So
actually
that's
do
a
that a
fault
few
on their
times
part.
later in the video, which we'll
Yeah.
get onto.
okay.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I am using an old one because there is a precedent of dubs for even popular shows to have odd deliveries that can impact the interpretation of the same effect.
Yeah, but the thing is that using an older dub is just not doing it justice. But if you use something like the Thai dub or anything, you would have done your point way more better. Using an old dub, which in all fairness to Dragon Ball Z's dubs, isn't not I wouldn't say well liked, but like not as well directed. This doesn't prove your point.
Oh, for God's sake, he's missing the point that I already explained in the video. A part of the point I was trying to hammer in is Dragon Ball is often cited as a show where the dub is great. Some even say it's superior, but I don't think it is. And the two dubs that are brought up for that is the Ocean one and Funimation's. Of course, since I was going for something a little concise, I decided to talk about the quote-unquote good dub that helps set the precedent for all future dubs, and that being the Ocean one. We
Also,
used it.
For context too, I literally just had to lower my volume on my headphones because how loud you are in my headphones, and I'm gonna have to probably up the audio again so I can listen to the video because
My
how low their thing is.
Jesus.
Yeah, but
I'm just piecing things together from your points because oh boy.
like the problem too is that like, yeah, I guess like Joe, you could have clarified that, sure, but you're also talking purely about the delivery, and like even when you clarify, I bet they have some things they're gonna say because for context, I haven't watched this whole response, so this is my first time watching it.
Yeah, I've seen it. It was a slog to get through.
Yeah.
Prove your point. You get what I mean, Henry?
Yeah.
Gogeta, say the line. Say the line, Gogeta. Say the line.
I don't feel like it though. You gotta give me time. Give me more time. Come on, Vegeta, give me more time.
Thing is an important piece of storytelling, which is why I'm kind of against removing that aspect in general, since by default, you're remaking a portion of the work. But I understand dub has its place, so if you're gonna change the voices, I'd expect some actual nuance within the delivery. This is not a book where you're left with only writing and artwork to leave extra room for interpretation. The actor's job is to help carry that extra weight. Same goes for the composer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you yes, I agree. It's more of like if you chose, but like I'm getting flustered. I always get flustered whenever I talk smart. This is why I don't talk smart. This is why I talk brain rot.
Oh, you good?
No, this is the first time I'm talking smart. I usually
Oh.
talk brain rot because of you. I blame
Hey, screw you, Shadow. Dude, shut up.
But like As you said, yeah, if you want to, sorry, I need to read that.
General, since by default, you're remaking a portion of the work. But I understand dub has its place, so if you're gonna change the voices, I'd expect some actual nuance within the delivery. This is not a book where you're left with only writing and artwork to leave extra room for interpretation. The actor's job is to help carry that extra weight. Same goes for the composer.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I agree with it. It's just I can read it. It's just that if you're gonna use an example of a bad try using something like I was about to say the lines.
Again, he missed the point because, like, I literally
No,
clarified.
we get the point. So let's keep going.
I'd say use the dub from. I'd say the dub from Kai because it's done significantly worse. Fuck, I just lost it last.
Bro.
Later, and the actor had more experience with the character than an improvement, even a worse line beat than the original.
Over 9,000.
Oh, that's it. Oh, no.
Well, I do not like that. Fuck, I know. No, because it removes like all my favorite scenes. You don't know, and you don't watch Dragon Ball, you wouldn't get it. But like, they removed like the five scene with the entire level. That was a fucking great scene.
You acknowledging that Kai's delivery is worse literally is making my point for me. But
Yeah, no. I'm literally helping you. I'm helping you put a better video. That's what I'm doing. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's bad. Your video is wrong. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to help you. That's my point. That's the thing I was trying to do.
But
Huh?
what? Okay. No, we'll look at that later. We'll put that in for later when the debate comes around.
Sean, we are trying to agree on certain things, man. We're not gonna disregard about your opinion, honestly. We kind of agree. But
Yes, I love this stuff. I love stuff. I cannot read in
Be that as it may, you still missed the mark on most of your criticisms, and the way you talk has it sounding like you actually hold the opposing opinion. So still, you did a horrible job, and you can be criticized, believe it or not.
let's have a look.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000. 9,000? There's no way that could be right.
This one seems to be aiming for a similar subtlety of the Japanese original, but it's still not good.
I wouldn't say it's subtle. Like I don't think it's that subtle, honestly.
they sound quite similar. It's just
Like
quality-wise, it sounds better, but I don't think there is much difference. It's just some quality better. That's it.
Example, what's with that moan? Is he busting a nut or some shit?
he's busting a nut.
Oh.
I never thought a grown man would say it. But I'm gonna bust all over the screen. That's crazy.
Is this kid's mom writing Vegeta's cock too? When it comes to the
Bro, what is this form of exaggeration, bro? Calm down.
You know, you see what I mean? They're getting salty over actual satire. The whole point is to exaggerate. That's comedy. That's part of my style. I'm not only a media analysis channel, I also market my content as comedy. Not my fault I'm better at both than these two are.
No, it just comes across as like weird Zoomer bro. Like you're putting too much emotion into this. It's like I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, exactly. It's called charisma to entertain the audience. Something you lack.
Yeah.
delivery, it's still too fast with how he talks, leading to it sounding a tad awkward, which, as I address in my original video, this is common with dub due to circumstances of trying to match the lip sync. But regardless, it leads to an inferior performance that if it was found in an American show, it wouldn't receive the same level of praise and shared ability. And the moan at the end is absolutely out of place, especially when he could have just raised his voice a bit while saying it's over 9,000.
You see, that's a criticism. Oh my god, valid criticism. Oh my god. Good job, man. Good job. But the thing is,
Instead of ending it off with an extremely poor attempt at
I think he said a response. Like he said it depends, but then it trailed off because he said it, he like started the video again. But whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
You haven't even heard the original.
It's not that different than like the Ocean dub. I just genuinely think that, for me, I genuinely think that the Ocean dub conveys Vegeta's rage better. Vegeta never has subtle rage. I think you at least know this, right? Vegeta's rage, it was never subtle.
That's also incorrect because Vegeta is very subtle because he doesn't like burst out in anger when the Cyberman loses. All he does is he just kills it. And then when they're waiting for when he's talking to Nappa and telling Nappa to calm down, he doesn't burst out and start berating Nappa. He'll tell him to quit it and then go back to his calm self. Vegeta is, as a character, he's very calm and collected when he feels like he's in control of a situation, and he only starts to rage and get out of control when he feels like he's being disrespected or he has a chance of losing, which is why it's very noticeable when he gets angry before they do the Galakan Kamehameha clash, where he's screaming at Goku. But then Vegeta during this part of the Saiyan saga is pretty subtle.
Yeah.
Kaioken. Understand?
That is crazy.
It has more emotions. The English version, I think Japanese.
English. Oh my god.
English.
The delivery isn't as shouty because Vegeta's not angry. Sure.
What do you mean he's not angry? What?
Vegeta is not.
Okay, wait, hold on. Isn't the context of the scene? Isn't Nappa and Vegeta supposed to, get Earth under control, in their possession? Is that not the case?
What?
What? What are you
Yeah, with the
talking
Dragon
about?
Balls.
What are you talking about?
I think how Vegeta is a low class Saiyan. Not Vegeta, but Goku is a low class Saiyan. So
Yeah, so it makes sense that Vegeta is supposed to be mad, considering he is an elite, which is considerably higher than a low class Saiyan, right?
Which is exactly why the dub was able to change up the context a bit by going off writing alone. That is a valid interpretation. But going off the Japanese actor's delivery, which does matter, that more so supports the idea of Vegeta just standing his ground and maybe with a little bit of frustration in there.
No, he's more surprised than angry.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I said that,
exactly.
the only person's power level that Goku's is higher than is Nappa's, because Nappa has a power level of 4,000, whereas his Vegeta's 18,000. So 8,000 or 9,000 versus 18,000. Vegeta's still better than Vegeta's still better than Goku. So he wouldn't have any problem mopping the floor with Goku, and he does for most of his fight with Goku to begin with. So it more has to do with the fact that he's surprised that Goku got this strong, and you even say it in the video. So I don't know why we're pausing for this. Keep going.
Yeah.
He's so mad.
Vegeta, because Nappa and Vegeta middle class, high class. They've been what's it called?
Are they considered royals or something?
No, only Vegeta is considered royal.
Oh yeah, part of the Vegeta clan. The Vegeta clan.
Vegeta clan. But the thing is with Vegeta has a lot of pride in both Saiyans and himself. No, not Saiyans. He likes the concept of Saiyans being strong. But
I'm just a superior Saiyan,
yeah,
because I got royal blood.
Yeah, because Kakarot being near that level, it kind of infuriates. It goes against all of his what's it called? All of his
His pride of being an elite.
No, it goes
No?
all against his teachings as a kid. Imagine learning learning.
Huh?
No, imagine going into a society that is contradicting to your beliefs when you were taught when you were young. Vegeta just thought yeah, might is right, and if you're not born powerful, you shouldn't be born.
Whoa.
Except for the fact that again, Goku is still a lower power level than Vegeta is, so Vegeta shouldn't care. It's only Nappa that should care, since Nappa's the one with the lower power level. Not to mention the fact that depending on the sources you get for Bardock's team has a higher power level than Nappa does, because Nappa's power level, off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember, he's 4,000. So yeah, Nappa with a power level of 4,000 loses to all of Bardock's team essentially, because Tora has a power level I think of either 6,000 or 5,000. Shigesh, who I think is the first person who got killed by Dodoria, had a power level 4,200, so that's still higher than Nappa. Borges was 4,000, so the same as Nappa. Fasha is the only one I can think of. I think her power level was 1,600 or 2,000, so around the same as Raditz essentially. So even then, the only one who had a lower power level than Bardock's team of low class Saiyans is Fasha. All of Bardock's team were all low class warriors, or the fact that like the Saiyans were always getting stronger according to like that special to begin with, or what's it called? We don't even want to get into like the power scaling of like treat Mike as Turles. I know it's like a 19,000 power level that makes him stronger than Vegeta, and he still says he's a low class Saiyan warrior. But whatever.
Yep.
No, don't say that. Shadow, don't say that.
It was easy for them to change up the context a bit, which I'm still very much against, mind you, but I digress. What's being
What the fuck is your what the? Why is your,
Replay that shit. Replay that.
That's coming from the video, right? That like weird like high pitched wailing thing.
Their stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
that's-
my video though.
No, it's obviously not from your video because I watched your video. So I know
Yeah.
it's, like I
Yeah,
thought
your
that was
video
like,
doesn't
maybe
have that.
I thought it was my stream being weird for a second, but okay.
No, there's nothing in my room, so yeah.
change up the context a
Like
bit, which
aside
I'm
from an
still
air conditioner.
but I digress. What's being conveyed in this particular scene is pure shock since Goku managed to surpass his brother Reddit and Nappa, who's even more shocked than Vegeta, but still continues to fight him regardless.
I feel like it's just more of interpretation at this point, honestly. But you could, because like, you know how you get how I could like interpret it as Vegeta getting angry, but like I could get where he's coming from of it being interpretation.
Well, again, what's it called? Why would Vegeta be angry about Goku getting a power level of 8 or 9,000 when he has an 18,000 power level? Nappa's the only one who's weaker than Goku, so Nappa's the only one with something to gain or lose from this fight.
Yeah, and like in this, he says that his analogy was Vegeta was mad because it hurt his pride. But here's the thing: it
Or
would
like
only
his
hurt
belief system too.
Yeah, like, but
And like,
why would it hurt his pride if Goku wasn't yet stronger than Vegeta?
also,
Yeah.
and to the point of maybe he cares about Nappa. Doesn't he kill him at one point? Doesn't he kill him after the fight?
Well, he kills him because Nappa like tries to like kill Gohan and Krillin, and Goku breaks his back, so Nappa's useless to him. So it's not like this is pure interpretation on my part, but like Vegeta killing Nappa would totally be like, and this is pure interpretation, is like Vegeta be like, yeah, you broke the rules, now you're like essentially useless to me, now I'm gonna kill you. That's pure interpretation on my part. But like again,
But like
Vegeta has
either way,
18,000
there was
power
no
level. There was
but
no
either
reason for
way,
Vegeta
there
to
was
be
no
mad.
inclination that. But either way, there was no inclination nor reason that he should be fearful of Nappa,
Or fearful of Goku.
or like fearful of Goku. Goku fearful for Nappa, like scared of what Nappa's going up against. Like scared for Nappa.
What's
Like, even when
interesting is that like there's another example in DBZ where Jace fights Vegeta. Jace had seen Vegeta's power level prior to his Zenkai boost, and Jace knew that he was weaker than Raccoon and Birder, not to mention himself being Ginyu's second guy. So like Jace being like, wait a second, you're now able to swap hands with me after you couldn't beat Raccoon? Like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, and
when
even
Vegeta
in the
raises his power level, that's when he's like, yo, wait, that's like busted. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, and like even when you're watching that scene, when Goku's fighting Nappa, Vegeta is standing there with his hand on his chin, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
You are correct,
Thinking to him, huh?
Yeah, no, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah, thinking to himself, like we get his inner monologue, and he's clearly just observing. There's not a bit of rage there. He is observing the fight, fascinated by how powerful Goku has gone.
Yeah. Like you even show part of the clip in the scene too.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
This way. It took the Saiyans like 11 months to reach Earth, yet Goku managed to become 5 times more powerful than Raditz and Nappa, a fucking Saiyan elite in.
Say on. Okay.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, bro.
Wrap it
We're
up.
mispronouncing one particular word.
Wrap
It
it
has
up.
been.
You're over. It's over. Wrap it up.
I don't know, man. Maybe I heard.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, man.
Bro, I cannot take this guy saying say on. I'm pretty sure a bunch of voice actors that has said it saying, right?
Now this is nitpicking right here, because this literally has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Didn't this dude say it English like earlier in one of his videos?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yeah, shit, I want to see.
Let that child alone.
Let that child alone.
Bro.
Goddamn year. Also, when you watch the full clip, it's pretty easy to notice that, considering his mouth's wide open before the iconic line and is gasping within the sentence. The reason he breaks the scouter during the scene is probably because he assumed malfunction. Look at how he thinks to himself here. His delivery is still slightly loud, but that was the show while he's dumbfounded by what he saw. He is
Yeah, it's this scene right here where he's like wondering how he could go from being weaker to Raditz than to being stronger than
gonna
Nappa.
back down. It's a showcase of determination more than anything. Well,
What?
that's all he
Sorry, I just like got off work. My brain is just stuck.
What do you mean determination? The hell?
Like Undertale.
God, no, bro.
isn't gonna back.
If you're gonna be more determined, you should increase your courage. Like Persona! Like, you know? Persona!
The myriad of troops. I wish I could get to that point. That's the end point.
I know, but I'm still far away. I'm just introducing to Risei. I get scared.
Oh my god. Prepare Risei. Oh,
What the fuck? Okay, shut up. Don't say anymore.
I'm saying don't play Persona Golden in yours.
Yeah,
The Blue Otaku said, Gojin, you're saying it correct.
Yeah,
Japanese translation. These guys we're debating are total retards, lol.
Well, no, like, because Saiyajin is the Japanese, like, if you're trying to get it as close to Japanese as possible, but, like, it's romanized as Saiyan, so, like, you said it weird, but, like, it's not a big deal. Like,
Yeah. Also, here's something I noticed that's through the rest of the stream right here. They'll on the irrefutable points, they'll hear like they'll go on about something entirely different besides the point itself, and that's what they went on here. They completely ignored the point that was being made. They just addressed it, the weird pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I hate that.
It's
kind of response.
It's just poisoning the well. That's what it is.
Come on,
Yeah.
it can't be that bad, right?
Let's see a 16-year-old.
Shut the fuck up. You shouldn't say anything. By the time I said that line, you just don't say anything. You just okay, you see. Come on,
It's
man.
determination more than anything.
It just
While the dubs would lead you to believe it's rage, which, what would you know, it changes the fucking scene to be something it wasn't intended to be. But looking at both for what they are, let's judge the dub like we would an American remake instead of a localization. It's a matter of the proper emotions used for this scene and the amount used for what's intended to be happening. On the reveal of L,
oh yeah. This one.
everybody is supposed to be shocked, but as they read their lines, it almost comes out sarcastic.
Oh my god, I just got emo boy. I'm a Makoto emo boy edit on my For You page. Love Makoto.
Oh yes.
Here, I feel it's just L's reveal and points out how the gas from the man seems like this. But looking at a more Western perspective, I think it exaggerated as in the original would have made it sound more sarcastic due to how Westerners view the I do believe that. Like, because like from what I've seen, basically Asian dramas are just an evolved form of fucking theater.
Okay, pause. He says Asian dramas are just an evolved form of theater. What is he talking about? Like, sure, but that's literally the entirety of movies and television, regardless of culture.
Exactly.
Like, I would say that, like, a lot
Animation-
of, like, things you see in, like, sitcoms and stuff are very similar to what you see in, like, classical English / Western theater.
Yeah.
So...
And theater is just an evolved form of literature.
I know.
So,
Like, I don't understand the point being made. Like, or I don't understand why he's like specifically pointing to Japanese dramas being an evolution of theater in that sense.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like, I don't understand. Like, this is an anime. It's not a fucking drama.
No, but like, if we're gonna say like it's a crime thriller essentially, so thrillers and things of that nature come from drama. So I understand where he's getting at, but I don't understand how he's like, oh well, it's distinctly an evolution of dramas in this sense.
Yeah, like maybe he's referring to that many normies make the claim about Asian media due to the misconception of, oh, acting needs to be subtle. I want to see how subtle you take it when I kick you in the balls. But anyway.
Let's get going.
I watched too many Korean dramas with my grandmother. Too many.
Also, K-dramas are different from J-dramas, but I want to make a big thing out of it. I just want to keep going.
God, I don't remember any of them, but I remembered so little.
Idea that the sub would come off as more sarcastic from a Westerner's perspective is a mentality that often leads to dubbers changing lines.
Yeah. Fuck. That dubs are supposed to be more, what's it called? More digestible to a diverse audience.
Which I get. However, if you want to take that position, don't get mad when people say you consumed a butchered version, especially since now we've got the anti-woke crowd who say shit like, oh, I left Hollywood to experience the non-woke foreign media, yet they're watching a dub, a westernized take.
The thing for me is that, like,
He doesn't say that specifically in his video, but like a lot of people who do talk about dubs complain about like people saying, "Oh, you're watching a butchered version." Well, in a way, you are, but I understand why people will watch a butchered version because it's just more easily accessible. Like,
I do too.
I will defend Godzilla King of the Monsters 1956 to the death.
I will too. I agree with that. I actually like American edits over plain dubs. I like Godzilla King of the Monsters 1956. I like the idea of Power Rangers, even though I think most of the attempts at it has been crap. But
or like, for example, I would say that like Godzilla King of the Monsters is more respectful to the movie that it is changing than Gigantus the Fire Monster is. Even though I would say Gigantus the Fire Monster, outside of the name change, is definitely a more faithful like change.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna say dub, but there are definitely some changes to the film in terms of like scenes and stuff. So it's not just a straight dub.
Yeah, and even when it comes to dub watchers, like, believe it or not, I'm not an elitist who will just go after someone for enjoying a dub. I think people should enjoy stuff how they like. So, but here's the thing. I know dub watchers who prefer the work to be as authentic to the original as possible. Because why wouldn't they? They want to engage with that movie, show, or game, not some watered-down garbage that completely changes the intent of the work, rather it be how the actor delivers the line, or some change in dialogue. It has to. I think it should only be done when it's inevitable.
Yeah, I just wanted to state this because I think there is an inherent hypocrisy in saying you're watching a butchered version to it, because when you actually look into things, all media is all translated media, including the original texts that inspire the work, are butchered in their own way. If you're reading, say, the Japanese translation for Journey to the West, you're technically reading a butchered version, even if it is in a different language, of Journey to the West. Or if you're reading an abridged version of Moby Dick, you're reading a butchered version of Moby Dick.
And that case, that, like, for example, the difference between dubs and translations is the fact that, like, there's a lot more things you need to do to get a dub to be the way it is, whereas with a translation, you're trying to be as close to it as possible, where dubs naturally cut things by omission for the sake of accessibility.
Wouldn't a translation do the same thing? Because,
not necessarily.
Because not all languages are structured the exact same way, and as such, you're going to have to cut or
translations often also
reinterpret aspects of the language into a different context.
Well, yeah, but the things is that, like, for example, with dubs, they'll have lines be completely different that weren't even close to the original meaning, but they match the lip movement, versus translations where you'll have words that try to be as close to it as possible, or will use the original word. And the thing is that it's most accessible with literature because you can use the original word, and then you can have annotations to explain what that word or what that like idea is to a Western audience or to another audience, so that they can get as close to an idea as to what that means.
Yeah, like, okay. I understand that sometimes it's inevitable, but I think it should be as close as possible. Yeah. Like, obviously, it can't be identical. Changes will have to be made in areas, but it should be as close as possible. Like in the case of a dub, I think the actor should try to be as authentic to what it was originally intended to be as possible. But obviously, there's going to have to be certain changes because different person, different language, and things like that.
Yeah, like a good one is like Oni, where like Oni is usually translated as demon when it doesn't really mean demon in Japanese. But like, based on the function that Oni have in Japanese folklore, the idea of using the word demon, if you're not using the word Oni, is the easiest way to get that meaning across. Whereas if you want to be more specific, you usually or try to keep as much of the original intent there, you usually just say Oni instead of demon, and then either have an annotation, there, or you have the audience member hopefully has an understanding of the idea of Oni to begin with, so therefore they're able to understand the scene by understanding the idea that the medium is presenting.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I just figured I may as well present that because that's been a counterpoint that I've been thinking about for a while.
Which I get.
Yeah.
how do I say this? If you like an American, okay, let's just take an example. You're an American, you just fully know English. You would not want to take at least a year course, I think a year, to learn Japanese, I think.
No, I mean like let's just say like imagine like if let's say in a not theater but like a movie like when
Okay.
they go
Okay, pause it. Is bro stuffing his friend? I didn't sign up for this. I think this could get my channel taken down.
Dude,
No, let's
put
keep
your
going.
pants back on.
Yeah, I didn't want to react to your fucking sex tape.
Let's keep going.
Westerners have this idea. It's like I know Smooth thinks that their like sub is like way more harder to digest than dub. And it's does it suck? Yeah, but what can we do about it? I genuinely like we can't really force people to like.
Okay, this is a straw man. I never said we should force people to like sub. Absolutely nothing. I'm fine with people enjoying whatever they like, however they like. I even say that in the original video. Is that how you took my video? Me trying to force people to watch stuff in their original language? No, I'm an analysis channel and I want to put my thoughts together for anybody who'd listen. Some of my dub friends said they still hold their views, but thought it was a good video and understood where I was coming from. I don't know I don't know. The more he talks, the more his initial response just comes off as meatless because you acknowledge why dub is the way it is. You're fine with that. Okay, your criticism of my point there once again misses a wider argument within the video.
The thing is that, like, again, it's not too hard outside of the fact of like someone is impaired and they have an issue following subtitles. It's not that hard to just watch a sub if you want the best like viewing experience or the closest viewing experience. That's fine. But if you don't really care about the viewing experience and you just want to watch the medium, then watching the dub isn't a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, knock yourself out. But still,
That's
we
what
can
I
make
did-
our.
that's what I
But
did with
like,
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah,
I think the problem arises is that people will get up in arms if you say that, oh, you are watching a butchered version because they don't want to feel lesser than. I think that's the issue that comes around, is that people don't want to feel lesser than by watching the dub. When you don't need to feel lesser than by watching dub. If you want to watch the dub, that's fine. But if you are someone who like wants to analyze or talk about the medium, then it is important to look at like the sub of a medium that is foreign, because you are going to miss things in the dub because the dub will have to take liberties. Same thing with the sub. But like, you also can do things such as talking to like Japanese people who understand both English and Japanese, translators who are English but who like have learned Japanese. There's a lot of resources that you can use if you want to learn more about a property that isn't like native to you.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
like most people who watch dubs and they just want to consume the media, they are within their rights to watch it, but like then they shouldn't really feel angry if people say you are watching a butchered version.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the truth. Like here, I wasn't trying to force anybody to do anything. Like my friend Cody, he watches both sub and dub, and there's things that he prefers to. There's sometimes he prefers to watch dubs because, well, they are digestible. He hated this dude's videos. He couldn't even finish this stream because he actually, my friend Cody, liked my videos despite not fully agreeing with me. And he thinks these guys are annoying and don't necessarily do what they're trying to say justice, and are overall dismissive. That's what my friend Cody feels about this, and my friend Cody loves sub and dub.
I can second that point. He and I have talked multiple times. So
yeah, exactly.
It's easier to get nuanced emotions when you're in your native language. Like during work, right? You know when like Chinese people, when they start joking around, it's harder for me to understand like what they're what they're saying. I understand the pitch.
So he's going on about the grasping nuance in other languages, correct?
That's what he's doing right now, yeah. Wait till he's done with his point.
It's harder to get a grasp on what the context or like what the feeling is about. But I talk to like someone in my native language, like right? Okay? It's way more easier for me to catch what they're trying to imply, because it's in your native tongue. It's something that you can digest more easily.
I mean, since you're quite accustomed to your native tongue, you can pick up their tone easily, correct?
Yeah.
So you would technically understand what they are trying to Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
You can understand. You can convey. You can understand what they're trying to convey to you in a certain way. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why in dub, in dub, the way it's way more the way it's way more like quieter, the gas and all. It's because it's for the Western audience. Dub is mainly for a Western audience than anything.
Idea that the
Okay, so I can say my piece. This point was addressed in my original video. I've got no clue why he's bringing it up here, because in my original video, this is a conversation we've already had. You should know well that I understand this, because I literally go on about, and I show this clip in my video that he tried to cut context out, that certain people will say, oh, it's impossible to understand something to grasp nuances in language you don't understand, but I countered that in my original video by saying if you have enough exposure to foreign media, you are eventually able to get used to it and grasp the nuance in other languages. Like, I think I proved this 100% by the way I literally give analysis in my video. So yeah, this is a really pointless point he's making.
It's a tangent.
Yeah, it's a tangent. It's a tangent that was already addressed.
perspective is a mentality that often leads to dubbers changing lines.
No, not the show. The show is actually fucking weird. Like, honestly. Do you know anything about Dragon Maid?
Hell no.
This one fucking busty girl. It's people with a fucking child.
Okay, so let me address this.
That's not even an argument. Like, you're not even addressing the
yeah. He's poisoning the well.
Change the it's not poisoning the well. It's like you're just not even addressing the argument.
Well, he's poisoning the well because he's putting out this scene by going at, oh yeah, this goes on to a disgusting show, which it's really not. It's just a joke that's done, but that's another conversation altogether. But he's bringing that up to be like, you're using that really to prove your point, so people will turn their eye against what I'm saying. That's why he's poisoning the well.
It's like, again, like literally just address the argument.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's trying to take the attention away from the argument.
All right, let's just keep going.
Honestly. Do you know anything about Dragon Maid?
Hell no.
This one fucking busty girl. It's people with a fucking child.
What?
Yeah.
What, bro?
It's tied with a child.
Get a few donuts.
Oh no, wait, this is actually kind of funny. Oh, this is actually kind of funny. Because he called them fucking, if I remember correctly, he called them fucking dumplings.
Why are they so? Why does he have those weird things there?
I have no clue. Now, on this point here, where he goes on about my little goof on dumplings in the original video, yeah, I admit there's an irony in that, but I still corrected it with the writing in the video, as you can see, as you are about to see soon when they go to it. But I should have yes, I should have re-recorded the lines because, yeah, it does make me look silly and semi-hypocritical. But at the time of making this, I was mainly going off memory, which was a mistake. Again, this is over a year old. However, let's not ignore the point that's being made here. It's that it needlessly changes up a dish for the sake of it. Like you don't think it's silly to change up what they're eating to quote unquote make it more digestible? Not like that's crucial to change. I'm sure there's plenty of media in the 90s that portrayed people eating fucking rice balls.
Oh, it's this thing.
Culture, but sometimes the changes make no sense within the visuals or just straight up retarded. Look at the scene for Pokemon. Someone is eating a fucking dumpling.
Dumpling.
Like, see, rice ball right there. Like, again, like this is a nitpick 100%. Which, funny enough,
but it's also like you literally you say it's a rice ball right there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I admit I should have re-recorded the line, but still, I corrected it in the video with writing.
Yeah. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Why? It's not like the average person doesn't know what a goddamn dumpling is.
Like, yeah, like I said, when I recorded the video, like, I should have re-recorded. I was going off memory, which can be criticized.
No,
but
that's
again,
fine. But like again, it's very clear that like you got the line wrong, which is why you had the annotation there. So like there isn't anything more that needs to be said.
Yeah, exactly. They're just trying to take away from the point here by going, "Oh, look, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about."
Mm-hmm.
To kind of turn away from the argument.
You understand that? Okay, this fucking
Okay, do you understand?
Wait.
What?
Or hell, even changing visuals.
You understand that? Okay, this fucking
I did not know, bro. Cannot read. I cannot.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, it's obviously gonna change. If you're gonna Yeah, for kids. It's for kids.
You
And
cannot.
yes, 40, I am looking at the chat. I just ain't responding to everything because I don't want the thing to have the attention taken away.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: do you understand that? Do you
There are
understand that?
guns in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What are you
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
about?
Yeah, like first of all, buddy, One Piece is for kids in general, even in Japan. There's a misconception that Shonen Jump is for just teens and young adults, but that's actually not true. To make it in Shonen Jump, the target audience.
G.I. Joe Sigma. They
Yeah.
they had guns in that show.
Yeah, exactly. Like they literally just have to change it to a fucking laser gun.
So no, the argument that it's for kids is stupid.
Yeah, and again, first of all, One Piece is for kids in general, even in its home country. But I understand Japan has its own laws that allows them to go further. But still, like you go to Godzilla the series, Spider-Man the animated series, X-Men the animated series, everything that was in the fucking 90s for kids, they switched out bullet guns to laser guns. So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, buddy?
And that's just the 90s. You switch over to the 2000s, you have things like Shadow the Hedgehog as a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's keep going.
Guys, here's a video of me killing a person with a gun to his head. What the fuck am I gonna show a kid to? My God, they're not mature. They're unstable.
Yeah, like,
Goodness me.
Okay, yeah, it's for kids. The censorship is gonna happen because it's just literally for kids. You're gonna see like something like what do you call I don't know what Funimation. I don't know what the fuck owns One Piece. I think Funimation has like I don't know who's in it, but like I think they do have the brand.
Can this be a slippery slope? Sure, but a dubber's job should be ensuring there is as little friction between their dub and the original Japanese audio as possible. This is not their work; it's someone else's that they are localizing.
So am I supposed? Wait, hold on.
Ghost stories or
Wait a minute. So is he saying that I'm so? Am I getting to what he's understanding? Oh fuck. Is it that he's saying that I, as a voice actor, an English voice actor, have to copy word to word, bar to bar, with whatever the Japanese person has to say? What's happening?
Yes.
No!
Fuck you, that's difficult to do.
Wait,
Whatever
yeah.
the Japanese did that she's saying.
their work. It's someone's job should be ensuring there is as little friction between their dub and the original Japanese audio as possible.
As little.
Yeah, exactly.
That does not mean
It's not-
one for one.
No.
Wait,
It's someone else's that they are localizing.
So am I supposed? Wait, hold on.
Pull ghost stories or
Wait a minute. So is he saying that I'm so? Am I getting to what he's understanding? Oh fuck. Is it that he's saying that I, as a voice actor, an English voice actor, have to copy word to word, bar
He's strawmanning despite what I literally say.
Okay. Let's keep going.
to bar, with whatever the Japanese person has to say?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yes,
Fuck
so-
you, that's difficult to do. Holy shit, that is not possible in any sense.
In like because like some words in Japanese won't really translate.
They have very
I hate the it's difficult to do because it can be done. Just because
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
difficult doesn't mean it's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
There's multiple, how do I say this? Okay, in Chinese there is a lot of different. We got Hokkien, we got Hakka, we got different types of this one. Pretty sure Japanese has something like that, similar to it, right? Yeah, so there is no way they can have an exact translation of whatever you are saying. Of course, it's going to be difficult for the animators to even make this.
It's a good thing that you didn't make the argument that it has to be one for one. It needs to be
Yeah.
as close as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, does he not know what as possible means? Is Bo mentally ill?
As close as possible.
Yeah.
My God.
I could imagine how an English voice actor has to substitute every single word of a Chinese voice actor. Oh my God.
There are words in Japanese that cannot be translated to English, so like they have to.
Substitute for it.
Yes, bro.
Attack of Legion redneck dub. Think of a big black man.
It has been declared that this is horrible. It has been declared multiple times.
And again, he completely missed the point. I wasn't using the.
We get it. Let's keep going.
It's not racist. What's worse is
Is he trying to make an actual point that I believe that the actual voice actors of this particular anime actually said, "Fuck it, we did not give a shit about the script. We just say anything that relates to." How do I say this?
Relates to the thing, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like those stories and the Attack of Legion dubs. Yeah, that's what they did. They just didn't follow the script. Which gives them a comedy of their own.
That's a good thing. But why is he so pissed about this though?
What are you talking about? Joey.
Huh?
Invite him into this.
Okay.
Just send him an invite because the moment he gets in, we're just gonna start the debate.
Okay. Also, I want to say he completely misinterpreted when I brought up ghost stories. Like, he was saying, oh, this has already been declared as bad. Why are you bringing it up? They just didn't care. I brought up ghost stories as an example of saying that it should be as close to the original as possible, unless it's going for a parody like Ghost Stories. I was shedding Ghost Stories up in a positive light with its changes because it wasn't trying to be faithful.
Yeah, just get someone an invite. Let me know when he's in here because I can't see the chat when I'm like this on my thing.
Okay.
Is the video taking a toll on you as well?
Yes.
It's like,
Fair.
yeah.
That's what just want to start the debate too. So there's that as well.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get that part over. Let's get to the fun part over with.
Okay. 1 minute. Zim, can you send him that invite since my
while the video is playing.
Okay, give me a bit. I'm using my other phone to do this.
Okay.
And my other phone's a fucking Kubi.
Got that Kubi's disease.
Yeah. Like, this phone I'm streaming this on is a actual good phone. It's a Google Pixel 9 XL. But this is just... shit.
Oh, boy.
Okay, shit.
Let's just keep going this through while Joey gets that going.
Yeah.
Discord keeps crashing on this piece of junk phone.
In the video, obviously was made during like my break time during work.
There's no way you actually plan this entire thing out. In your break time, that's crazy.
That's on my break time. So I was just like eating like chicken rice.
That's what happens when you make a 4-minute slop response because you got your feet hurt.
My pee-pees hurt. Oh no, my pee-pee. Oh,
My pee hurt.
I don't give a shit, man. Oh,
Don't why did you make the video in the first place if you didn't care?
I don't give a shit about double stuff. My pee-pees. Oh,
Yes, you do!
I just made this
Fuck.
video.
1 minute, I have to sign into StreamYard on my other phone. No, we're not inviting Kaiju Cody. Like, Kaiju Cody doesn't want to deal with this. He already declared them too stupid to deal with.
Yeah. He's already had enough of their BS.
Yeah. But give me a minute, I'm connecting.
Alright, work on that while we keep going through the video.
Okay.
My nails are bleeding.
Ah.
I agree. It's not like the best. Yeah.
All good and well that you compared both. Kind of means jack shit when you don't do that for your audience like you tried with Dragon Ball Z.
I did compare both. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just saying to make your own opinion. Make your own opinion.
That's not what you did.
Come on.
Okay. Copied. Okay, I got it copied. Now I have this here. Kiru, if you're in the audience, I'm about to send it to you right now and reply to your comment on my community post.
Actually, you know what? Let me stop sharing. I'm just gonna shoot the invite here.
Okay.
Actually, no, I can't invite it. So send the invite into the private chat, and then I can copy and paste it to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Yeah. Are you getting thirsty hearing my sexy voice?
Gay.
Okay. Power scaling's gay, Qwerty.
Did you send me the thing, bro?
All right, give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So, fuck. I did not miss using this piece of shit phone. Fuck.
Yeah, just send me the invite because Since I'm not the one in charge of the stream, I can't actually invite people or not.
Okay, I'm about to post it in the private chat under somebody else.
Yeah, just send in the private chat. Do.
Okay, I actually posted in a general chat, but if anybody tries to join in, I just won't invite them.
Yeah,
Besides, yeah,
just leave them backstage.
yeah, just leave them backstage.
Let me see if I'm gonna send him an invite right now. We'll see if we actually get it. Because I know he did a post to reply to us.
Yeah.
Is he gonna back out again?
I wouldn't be surprised. If he does back out, we'll just finish deconstructing his response.
Because let me just see real quick. I want to make sure. I definitely added him. So if he's on his YouTube, then he should see it.
Yeah.
Not to mention he's subscribed to you, so he should see the notification that's there.
Yeah.
Or at least the stream happening, so that should give him a clue that, oh, I need to join.
Yeah. I think he has like one Discord that I had at one point. So where is he? I know it was just his name, I think, that was in my friends. So, but if he comes in and I'm not, nope, he's not there. Was he just that far back in my thing? Is that guy Primo? Yeah, I'll see his Discord. Did he delete it? Well, there's the oh, there it is. It's the Gary Man one that he had. That I'm gonna send it to that one. See if that works.
All right.
I need to change. Oh, is he in my server?
Is he? I thought. I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone with that username.
But he may not even have the username. It may just be that like he's in the server.
Oh yeah. No, he's
Where-
not in the server. He's. Huh.
Yeah, Tokupunk. Who do you think in the server is him? Because I'm not gonna start purging people out of the server because that's lame and gay. But,
Yeah. Especially since he's not exactly worth it.
It's not the fact. It's not whether I'm being worth it or not. It's the fact that it was like if he was in the server, it'd just make it easier for me to do this.
Wait, well, I mean by that, it's not like he's some evil person who could get the server like broke or something. So it's like it would be purpose. It'd be worthless.
Yeah.
It is me. I am me.
Derek B said, "I am." Okay, wait, you're already reading that.
Yeah. As I asked, what's wrong with me? Literally nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's called a joke.
Nothing's wrong with being gay, Cordy. We just want you to accept your your sexuality.
Nothing's wrong with being gay in either context.
Yep.
Let's keep going through the video because we sent him the invites, so we'll give him like after we go through the video, we'll give him like a couple hours. Not a couple hours. We'll give him like some time.
Oh, he's in the chat.
Oh, he's in the chat. Hey,
there you are.
Join the chat or join the Discord, not the Discord. Join the stream.
Join the stream. Get on here. Load shotgun. We just want to talk.
No, just what's it called? Just get him in here and out. If his friends are joining too, that's fine. Because he can bring his friends too.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was just referencing the Peter Griffin meme.
I'm in the chat. Yeah, join the stream.
Join the stream. Like it'd be kind of lame to just debate somebody in the chat and then call it the debate podcast. We're making content here, bud.
Wait, one sec. Discussion. Just put the invite to the stream in the chat again. He'll be able to get it from the chat.
That's on my other phone, and I X'd that out. Okay, you have a copy. Can you do that?
I'll have to just do it again. Okay. I need to go. Streamlabs. Okay. There we go. Yeah, if you're in the chat, then just copy and paste the link. Or what's it called? I also added you on your community post, so just join via that. Also, Gojin, you're the only one who can see if someone joins the thing.
I know, I'm looking at the participants.
Okay. Also, I'm just going to put the invite to the stream again in the private chat. So, Minecraft, if you can't...
I mean, I have a copy of the link that Gojin sent me, so I could probably put it in there.
There you go. Yeah. Zimzilla's FPF is cool. AF, not going to lie. Thank you. I see me in my profile picture. I appreciate it. But yeah, if he's in the chat, then you should be able to join. Dude, either what's it called? Either DM me on Discord and I can send you the chat invite that way, or just join via the invites we gave you.
I'm just wondering, are you dealing with any internet issues?
There shouldn't be any internet issues.
You know, I just realized that I have to upgrade my icon without the fucking Christmas hat because it ain't fucking Christmas anymore.
You're in the spirit. This is your Christmas gift.
I guess so.
Magpie. What? We solve internet issues with this one. I was gonna say go. Yeah, what's it called? I'm not sure why he's taking so long to join. I'm gonna go piss. So if he joins, and I'll join in later. But if not, your video speak. Yeah, why is he just joining? I'm gonna go piss. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
All right. Okay.
Just fill the dead air into the can.
Oh, there it is.
God,
it's me, Peter, Chris.
That's gonna
okay,
keep
buddy.
me up at night.
What's up, gang?
I guess
What's
I'm
up,
not
sluts?
pissing, man.
The moment of truth.
No, I'm gonna go piss. You guys can start the debate. I'm gonna be right back. And...
Okay. Okay.
I know, but I need to take a picture of this so I can.
What the fuck?
What's that background noise?
What?
Is
Sorry,
bro watching porn?
bro. No. That's so weird. That's so damn weird, bro. That's so weird to start a conversation.
Okay, it's called energy, bro. It's part of my chat. It's part of my style.
Yeah, your style is like fucking what's it called? Hell of a boss.
But first, okay, I'll start with the. How are you today?
I just finished work. Yeah.
Okay. Not a good day, I'm guessing.
What do you mean? Work is fine. Work is fun. I
Okay,
love work.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so before I start asking any questions, I'm gonna ask, is there anything from this podcast being on that you want to address and discuss first?
let me think. I don't know. I don't think that much either way. Hold up. No, I don't think so. You should just ask the questions, mate.
Okay, I'll ask the questions. First question is, and I mean this with sincerity, like I might sound a bit harsh, but again, it's part of my brand.
Yep.
Like a brand for lack of better term. I'm not getting paid yet, but you do realize when you make short responses to videos.
Probably, I cannot stay there. We'll end up buying something.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
What'd you say? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What would you say?
Okay. I said, I mean this with no, I'm meaning this by actually trying to give advice. You do realize when you make, like 4-minute, like responses that are shorter than the actual video, it gives off the vibe that, it makes people doubt your overall content. Like, for example, you're working on a Persona video that's supposed to be more in depth, but after watching those shorter videos that often miss the point of what I'm saying, sometimes taking what I say out of context, it makes people think, this guy doesn't understand what he's talking about. I'm supposed to be interested in his analysis. Like, you could say you don't care about it, but again, it's a bad look on your overall videos and what you'd make in the future, because it tells the viewer that you don't what's the word I'm looking for?
You don't care about the content you make. Yeah.
And it tells the viewer that you also aren't the best with critical analysis and essays and stuff like that. And again, I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm just trying to offer some insight, especially
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing, you say in your stream that I didn't provide context in my original video. I just spliced up a bunch of clips. Were you referring to like the ones, like, for example, how I just show a bunch of clips on the screen without actually like delving into those clips, like not even mentioning them? You know, like JoJo or Panty and Stocking being brought up.
What? You brought up JoJo?
No, I didn't bring it up. But like you said in your response to me that I just spliced a bunch of clips together randomly without going into them. Are you talking about like the stuff that's on the visuals that I don't exactly tackle in my script, or something else? Because I didn't know what you were talking about there.
I think it's more of like, you know, the examples you gave, like Vegeta, blah 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 blah. Vegeta doing, like, you know, getting angry over 9,000 whatever that shit. You should provide like context on like what the scene is about, like how it gets to that scene, something like that. I feel.
How is his argument different when he provided all the like? Where was the issue with the context there? Because the context he provided wasn't that much different.
Yeah, like I literally just went into the actor's performance by saying that it sounds like he's trying to mimic a yell. Like, for example, in the scene, he doesn't go all out. In my original video, I did try to be a little concise and like and try to avoid spoilers while providing the context in visual form for people who are watching to like know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's why in my response to you, I went full on without spoilers.
Yeah, I feel like it's spoiler warning, but I feel like you should at least like say, oh, it's spoilers before delving into that. I don't think like. What do you mean?
Dude, how long ago has Dragon Ball been out? You're asking.
I don't know. Like my friend doesn't know anything about Dragon Ball and wants to get into Dragon Ball.
What?
And even by the nature of the video,
how old is no, stop. How old is your friend?
How old? 19.
He's 19 years old. He's never seen Dragon Ball once.
Yeah.
What? How?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
How?
Don't ask me. It didn't air on fucking around my area. All right. Dragon Ball
your
did
area
not air.
is what?
Fucking Singapore, Asia. I don't think it. Or like Malaysia.
Well, first off, how, like, with all the clips that have been that Joe showed in his video, what would actually be spoilers? Like, how would any of that be spoilers, since almost all that is actually like widely commonly seen footage from Dragon Ball? Like, over 9,000 is not only from like the Saiyan saga, it's not even like something that people weren't aware of. That's been common knowledge for like years. Like that's been common knowledge before any of us have been born. So I'm not sure like the whole idea of spoilers.
How? Okay, yeah, 9,000 the clip, but I feel like the context like around everything that's more spoilery. Spoilery? I don't know fucking know.
But
Fucking
I'm
F
going off my
English.
original dub video. It's like, well, why did I need any more context provided than what was already provided? I was talking about the sound of his yell and how he doesn't go full in on it. So why is more context important with it? Like, I provided the full context in my response to you, but in that case, what?
In that case, you're right, and in that case, yeah, I feel like it's warranted. But I feel.
But it's like it doesn't really change like the point I was making in my original video either.
What? Sorry.
Or let's
Sorry.
also like actually no, but user one is like, why is it that when you say that like Gojin in this video is saying that the dubber's job is to be as close as possible.
Hold on, give me a sec. What?
All right, I'll be very simple for you. So when Gojin
Yeah,
says that he needs to be
I
as
got
close as
fucking F.
possible, okay, wait. When he's saying like when Gojin's saying to be as close as possible to the sub and to the original language, why is it that your response is that I am supposed to be 1-to-1 when that's literally not what he fucking said?
Yeah, I said as close as possible.
Wait,
Obviously,
I want to hear his response.
I swear to fucking God, I was lagging. What the fuck? That was like the
okay,
most
wait.
lag.
I'll be very simple again. So
Calm
in your
down,
video,
calm.
I am very calm. When he
You
says,
are not calm.
I am very. When he.
That wrong fucking. Oops, I mistyped. Oopsies, I was typing to my friend. My bad.
You type to your friend and you do giant yells. Okay.
Oh
I guess
no,
they do
no,
different
it's a
things in
sound effect.
Singapore. Okay, I know.
Yeah, no, it's
Don't
a sound
judge.
effect.
I don't judge.
Yeah, we don't
Whatever.
judge. We don't judge.
We listen. We don't judge. Okay.
Yes, we
so
listen-
when
we
he
listen,
says
we don't
is
judge.
that when he says in his video that a jobber's job is to be as close as possible to the sub, where does he say that you need to be 1-to-1 and match every single word that the original language is saying? Where did he say that? Because we can go to the clip again if need be.
Yeah, please do. My brain is fucking.
Okay, cool.
My brain is fucking weirded out I was like from work, like from 4 a.m.
Okay.
Oh my God, 4 a.m. Jesus fucking Christ, how long did I work?
Okay. It's just.
So glad I'm fucking out of that job.
Don't worry about Tokupunk Minecraft. Toku's just a shit poster.
Yeah, I don't take kindly to people completely dissing one of my friends.
I understand that.
Anyways, you were saying?
Oh, Zim is just grabbing the clip.
Oh, okay.
Keep pressing that.
What's that?
My bad, guys.
Is it really your bad though?
Do you have Gauss in the
it is my
background?
bad. No. I wish.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't wish you had Gauss in the background.
Oh my God!
Tokupunk said, "Ban the soundboard." I don't think I can.
Okay. Yes.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't bring on the stage. My bad. Okay, now it's on. Sorry, that was me being dumb for a second. My mind went off into nowhere because I'm still not used to streaming on a fucking phone.
You're good.
Rail.
What? You're streaming on a phone?
Yes, but go wait.
Can this be a slippery slope? Sure, but a dubber's job should be ensuring there's as little friction between their dub and the original Japanese audio as possible. This is not their work; it's someone else's that they are localizing.
So am I supposed to wait? Hold on.
Full of ghost stories or
Wait a minute. So is he saying that I'm so Am I getting?
Oh, that's my friend. No, that's not me.
That he's saying that I, as a voice actor, an English voice actor.
Okay, well, your friend misheard, or
person has to.
Yeah, that's not me. Don't,
Fuck you. That's difficult to do.
do not put my
Not possible
friends.
in any sense.
Fucking what?
Wait, you're also saying something. Just like everyone, shut up, please. My God.
Fuck you. That's difficult to do. Holy shit, that is not possible in any sense.
Like some words in Japanese don't really translate.
Yeah,
don't even
they have
translate to
very.
English.
They how to say this? Don't they have like different there's multiple. How do I say this? Okay, in Chinese there is a lot of different. We got Hokkien, we got Hakka, we got different types of.
Okay, so like generally you don't contest him on that point at all. So essentially you guys are both making the same point, but also you're
Oh
saying
no, I'm just fucking zoned out because I was playing Block Bass at that time.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you stand by what he says though?
About what?
That
About,
what he's saying is that like what Gojin literally said is he's saying that Gojin is saying that we need to copy what the original meaning is word for word, when that's literally not what he even said.
No, I.
So you don't stand by it then?
No.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'll give you a
Good.
W there. for admitting that.
I'll give you a. What does that mean? What does that mean? The
Maybe like
W.
just responding to it in good faith. Like
Yeah, like you responded in good faith. That's what I mean.
okay.
That's
I guess the only thing I could really think of is that I'm curious in your case, since obviously yours is a video, not a response with another person in there. What does having more movies have to do with popularity?
What?
But you said that like, oh, because Godzilla has more movies, therefore he's more popular than Kong. I'm just curious.
I mean, what? That's it. It's like if you like literally if you have more movies, it's fucking obvious that you're gonna be more popular.
No, it doesn't.
Not
okay.
Really,
Because wait, no, wait. Because hypothetically, if someone has a rights issue with a property that's popular and no one wants to touch the property because no one wants to get sued, does that mean that the property is less popular because no one wants to touch it?
What? Okay.
Else, do you want me to break that down again for you, or?
Yeah, fucking.
So, if a property is popular, but then the person who holds the rights to that property is either negligent or is suing everyone who's touching the property, and therefore no one wants to touch the property because they don't want to get sued, is the property less popular in the eyes of people because there's not products being made for it?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like it depends. It depends.
How?
Like, okay, let me fucking use my brain for once in my life.
Please do.
Really hard to use my brain. Really hard to use my brain. Fuck. Let me think. Hold up. Playing Blockbuster also. So like I'm.
Tell me what's wrong and I think of an answer.
It's. Okay, let me think.
What question did they fucking give you or something? I can't think straight right now though.
Hold up, let me think.
Okay, take your time.
Yes, take my time. Yes, I'm a very slow thinker. I'm a fucking Peter Griffin.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have a headache after this stream. That fucking soundboard.
Hey, Gojin, I have a question for you.
What's up?
If let's take a look. You got access to all of our mutes, right?
I might. Let me see. There's. Yeah, I have mute. I have that option.
Yeah, just mute him if he does it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
Hey, trust me, I got my way through the awkward silence. Because, like, I don't know, it just sounds like you're saying that legal precedent somehow impacts general personal belief and popularity of something. I don't know. It just sounds weird to me.
So, what have you guys been up to earlier today?
I was blowing Zim's mom.
Cool.
You still with us, or did the Singapore wing Wi-Fi kind of shit the bed?
I think he passed away.
No, no, he's there.
Oh no, he's there.
No, he's
Yeah, I'm
obviously
just
there.
thinking.
We know that for a fucking fact.
Come on, I'm thinking, guys. Come on, I'm a slow thinker. I'm like,
I mean, what's it called? We can tard wrangle. That's not a problem. I mean,
yeah, you guys can ramble on. I'm thinking.
Sure.
Okay.
Put me on this. Yeah, I'm just put on the spot.
Okay. But yeah, to respond to Cordy said I was blowing Gojin's ass cheeks.
No, you love me.
Okay.
That must have been a fun party.
Yeah. I will say this: he Bill Cosby'd me because I don't remember a thing. But it's seriously responding to what Minecraft said. I haven't really been doing much. I just been chilling. Like I've been playing the first Rabbids and Mario crossover. A lot of fun. I also started Space Runaway Idion, since many people have said it. It's not just a claim; it's a fact. It was one of Evangelion's inspiration.
Nice.
Other than that, I just been kind of chilling. Nothing special today.
Nice. I have been slowly chipping away at my Nemesis video essay, which
I got you.
Flow. I have been flowing in.
My buddy Zach Cole is gonna love that.
Oh, very much. I'm probably gonna talk to him a little bit because I want to ask if I could use some of his art, because I changed the topic from just the first book to a character study on Nemesis herself, and so I'm obviously going to be talking about the reboot, which he worked on. So. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Kasaibu, I hope I'm not butchering your name, said, I just watched Gerard 2, just might be the best movie of 2024. Nice. I haven't seen that yet myself, but I just haven't.
Also, to ask, Gojin, have you watched Nosferatu yet?
I have not, because, isn't it still in theaters?
It is.
Okay, yeah. I only get to go to the theaters a couple times a year because, I'm kind of a broke bitch, so there's only so much I can do.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm
enough. I
under the
understand
fucking wage.
Well, definitely do so as soon as you can, so you can also join in with the Adam slander.
Oh, I would love that because everyone knows I'm known for my Adam slander. I still love how he addressed me in his response. Because first he was talking about Zim, and then he was talking about then he brought to this other YouTuber, and that guy was pissed.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that stream was a goddamn. That stream was a goddamn wreck. That was, wow. I could see why you got so mad at him.
Yeah,
I could absolutely see why you got so mad at him.
Yeah, it's he doesn't seem like a terrible human being. He seems to have chill in him, but I don't think his critical skills are all that good.
Yeah.
Speaking of
The thing that
skills,
broke
how are
me-
we, what's it called? How's the local vegetable doing?
I think he died.
You just say local vegetable?
Yes.
You just call me a fucking local vegetable?
Yeah, it's like after it, you just kind of like zap it a little bit, and then it comes back to life, I guess.
Yeah, I die
No,
from
it's not death.
autism all the damn
It's just
time.
it's brain death. And
Yes,
like,
bro.
Things.
Yes,
so-
bro. Local vegetable, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, dude, did we get to the
I feel like if like there's more movies, there'll be like more of a wider appeal, like more range to like spread out to like fucking.
that argument. The argument you just made is that if there's more movies, there's a greater chance, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. Especially considering the fact that like a majority of those movies never actually even made it to America in the first place.
Really? Okay.
Accessibility.
Really? I
is a
thought
major part of
they were
that.
like I swear they were like fucking streamed over there from what I've heard, like from like TVs.
You
like,
realize
shit like that.
streaming wasn't a thing until like
No,
recently.
not streaming. Fuck, what was the name?
TV
TV
fuck me.
broadcasts.
Broadcast. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
those are the show films, and most of those weren't even shown on cable TV because they never got the rights to them. Only a very select few did. And
Yeah.
if the films weren't shown on TV, and neither were the Millennium films. And it's only
Really?
very recently that the Millennium films ever got shown on TV. And the only reason why King Kong films weren't more popular is because of the fact that there was a rights issue between Universal and Nintendo in the 80s.
Nintendo?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Donkey Kong.
Oh,
yeah, the only reason
keep
why
forgetting Donkey Kong was a
Kasaibu made a
fucking
good
thing.
point in the comment section. Kasaibu said Godzilla has more movies than the MCU, but he's less popular than Marvel. And this is true.
Yeah.
Who's
Because Marvel
George?
is more of like Marvel has more of like a comic reach. It was what? How many How many Godzilla things? How many Godzilla things and compared to Marvel things are there? Like comics and all.
how many people can you actually name who read the Marvel comics? Because the big meme about the MCU is that most people who watch the MCU don't read the comics to begin with, and there's a big reason why people have an issue with the MCU, and it's because of the fact that the comics change to have more brand synergy with the movies. So even if there were more comics that Marvel did compared to Godzilla things, most of the Marvel comics aren't even referenced in the MCU, and the MCU is what ultimately changes how the comics are perceived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I actually gotta ask, who's George? Because he wants to join in. I'm only letting it in if he's like a friend of PETA.
He is PETA. He is PETA.
That doesn't answer my question.
He's Lois. He's Lois.
I need a serious answer here.
Yes, bro.
Okay,
yes,
so
bro. He's Lois.
Okay.
Dude.
Lois. Oh my god, it's Lois.
Mute it. Get rid of it. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you
Hi.
just fine.
Alright, that's good. I will say, don't mind any noises. I am outside.
Okay.
It's Genesis Prime, actually. Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, alright. Just like, do you have anything to ask me specifically yet?
Aren't you the one who made the Cthulhu argument?
Like, what do you mean by like the Cthulhu argument? I didn't.
Weren't you the person in the video who said that there are many monsters that are inhuman that are just as popular, essentially?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you know what a
did make that
whataboutism
argument.
is?
It's not really a whataboutism because it's
Explain
just
how
like
it's
that's gender. Because it's like, yeah, it's just like it depends on. In all honesty, it just depends on what country like things like certain characteristics of like monsters appeal to.
That okay. In that case, would it be kind of weird then that there's a UK version of Kong that essentially got rights free, and then Japan has made a ton of King Kong stuff before Godzilla, or the fact that even though Godzilla was Japan's monster, King Kong was the top billed monster of King Kong versus Godzilla, and they had a ton of King Kong stuff when they had the opportunity to make licensed Kong products compared to Godzilla stuff.
Like, I don't really know how to answer that.
Or the argument that even though Cthulhu is an inhuman monster, is in the public domain and therefore has an even wider range of accessibility to be more popular, isn't like
Yeah, that one's kind of fair, but it's like it's just an example of like inhuman monsters that do appeal to people.
yeah. But then the argument I wasn't making wasn't that inhuman monsters don't appeal to people.
Yeah, but it's like
that
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. Your argument's on fine of like why people would like King Kong more than Godzilla, but like when it comes to like popularity, I just don't understand because that is like something that you just can't. That's beyond our own control.
What do you mean it's beyond our own control?
It's just like you don't really. Sometimes you don't really know what gets popular. Sometimes you think something really fucking stupid gets popular.
I mean,
Like,
it's not impossible. Like you can hypothetically poll people.
Yeah, but it's just like I'm old enough to not understand the appeal of fucking Skibbity Toilet. I don't know how that appeals to children, but
Okay,
like,
bro.
But no, but okay, hypothetically, if someone actually was like researching how new media affects younger people or why something gets popular, are you saying that they couldn't understand why because they don't like it?
not really, but like, I can usually understand the appeal of certain things. I
Yeah,
can't
but we're
understand
not
that
asking about like understanding the. We're
Yeah.
asking if someone can
No, it's fine.
hypothetically find the appeal in something,
I
or like,
am seeing other things. It's
or
just this is
find a
what-
way to calculate it.
All right.
Like
Because it's
figure
just like I don't understand what the argument is to just say that he's more popular than Godzilla when he could just like look shit up. Honestly.
Well,
Okay,
this
and then
isn't
the-
really
but
about.
Wait, okay,
Calm
what would I look
down,
up
bro.
here? I'm
Why is
very
there so
calm.
much fucking screaming? Like Jesus Christ, I am outside.
So, I mean, what would this googling stuff up be then?
Yeah, this is all.
What?
You said, oh, just look up stuff. So what would be the googling stuff up then?
Yeah, because it's just like I don't understand when when it comes to something that can be like probably factual that you could just like search up and like
You haven't
who is
answered
like more
the question at
popular.
all.
What?
What?
You haven't answered the question at all. You just said,
Which
oh, Google it up.
question?
What would... I literally... do you want me to say it again for you?
Yes, it is kind of hard to like focus when
Okay,
I'm
I will
outside.
be very simple for you then. So if you're saying it is very easy for me to look this up, then what is the answer then? If you have both looked this up, then just answer the question then.
What, that Godzilla is more popular because I can
Yes.
like generally.
No, just answer the
like-
question. Do not dance around it. Just simply answer the question, please.
She already gave you the answer. I think Godzilla is more popular.
Why?
That's it. What? Because like I know more people that know about Godzilla more, and people like
That's anecdotal. Oh my
That's
goodness.
just-
Like, what's it called? That's
you can look
not
at
an argument.
Google. You can look at Google.
Okay.
Search,
Google
search it up.
AI.
Google.
Alright.
Yes.
So
That's also not to mention the fact that like there's so many things about Google AI that will just get flagrant wrong. So
Yeah, that's why
I'm not sure if that's
most of us are
That's
not
why I
like
see-
don't look
Wait,
at Google
no,
AI.
what-
I'm gonna be honest.
you just said just look it up online and you'll get an answer that's factually correct.
Yeah, but
And-
like
yeah.
that was probably before Google AI was a fucking thing.
Like you
Except
can
that
I
look
wish
at
it-
Reddit threads and whatnot. Reddit threads.
Reddit threads.
Reddit threads.
All right,
I'm
well,
gonna really
what
put
would be-
Reddit threads on that shit.
Yeah, so what do
Yes,
these
bro.
glorious Reddit threads say?
Glorious Reddit threads.
Just answer the
Miss-
question.
What? What question again?
And you just said, what did these Reddit threads say? Like, I don't know where are these Reddit threads
Godzilla's
coming
more
from?
popular.
From like what Reddit? Like r/Godzilla. I assume?
r/Godzilla. Yes, definitely. I don't know. You can do it.
you
can do
didn't.
it.
So you looked up the Reddit threads, but you don't even remember which Reddit you found it on,
I remember. I remember.
or you didn't
can do
even
it.
pay attention to the Reddit that we found it on.
No
Because
worries. I pay attention to a lot of things, mate.
from the looks of things, not so much. I'm
Yep.
sorry, but dude. This is coming from This is coming from someone who does use Reddit actively. If I'm using Reddit as
You
a
use
basis,
Reddit actively, like unironically. That's
Yes.
crazy.
yes,
That is.
yes, I am a crime against nature. Thank you very much. But
Oh my goodness.
yes, I am a crime against nature. Thank you very much. But if you're going to make an argument like this, pay attention to where the freaking source is coming from.
I
This
know.
is argument.
I know where the source is from. It's okay.
You just said Reddit, and then you stated, and then you basically danced around where the subreddit comes from.
Well,
I'm not gonna-
I mean, you can
I
just check. You can just check if you look up, is King Kong more popular than Godzilla? It does come from r/Godzilla.
Yes.
So
Okay, right there. Okay, so would r/Godzilla be a viable source to ask which one's more popular?
Okay, then like why did you debunk like that when I asked like certain people is like what they know if it's like
because
like
the
if
argument
I know
you
that
made was anecdotal. You literally said, "Oh, I can ask people out like who are not online, and they say they like Godzilla
what
more."
does
so
this
therefore
have to do with it just being online? If it has to be like what's more popular, it didn't specify it has to be like their online popularity.
Wait, I
Sure.
never specifically said that Kong was more popular than Godzilla online. That's not even the argument I made to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the
what
argument.
you literally just said originally was that you could make the argument that if I talk to people who aren't online and I ask them about it, they would say Godzilla, which is anecdotal. So
Yeah, some people are not gonna get like the whole lore correct, but it's like they're gonna like know he exists.
this has nothing to do with lore. It's like it's literally just how the argument is structured.
Among Us. Okay, I could just like ask my like fucking my grandma who knows like nothing about anything if she, which is more popular.
That's still anecdotal, my guy. I could ask my grandparents. I could ask my friends' grandparents.
Yes,
That
bro.
is one
You
very
should do that.
specific
Go ask
source.
them. You should ask them. You should ask
I'm
them.
just so tired. Oh, shit.
That
You
is
should ask them.
Oh, giant
okay, but I'm
Megatron.
not
That's
going to use
cool.
that as a defined fact. I'm gonna, when making an argument like this, you're gonna look across all various pieces of media, all various sources of different kinds, not just 1, 2, 3 sources, one potentially unbiased, the other two pretty shady, and the final one being a relative.
Okay.
Scour different
Okay.
internet, look for contemporary articles, look for the behind the scenes stuff, look for authorial statements, and then figure things out from there.
I feel like okay. Hold up. Let me think. Okay, I had I had something in mind, but I forgot.
You did?
Fuck me, man. Fuck me, yeah. So over. I lose aura points for that, guys. Alright, I'm sorry. I lost aura points for that. Hold up. Like, compared to King Kong, like Godzilla made more money, right?
No, Kong Skull
No?
Island and the GVK movies, which are focused on Kong, did more money in the MonsterVerse. So
I mean, not in the MonsterVerse sense, but like in what fucking what
general?
-1 or some shit like that.
no, because GXK definitely made more money than -1,
that's
unfortunately.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
surprise.
yeah, so cooked, bro. Cooked, bro. Oh my god, so cooked with the MonsterVerse gang.
Because we can even just look it up right there. So, Godzilla X Kong.
God, I need to fucking buy a fucking air conditioner. This place is fucking steaming. That might just be me. Might just be that hot.
Yeah, so what's it called? GXK made a 571 million versus -1's 113 million, I think. So, yeah, that's 115 million versus 571 million. And even if we look at Godzilla versus Kong's gross, which is 470 million, so yeah, both GVK and GXK, and we can let's look at Kong Skull Island just for the sake of it too.
I'm just looking at Kong 05's gross for comparison's sake as well. That
what?
Kong Skull Island made 568 million, and yeah, and 2014 made 529 million. So even if we're looking at the first two MonsterVerse movies, Kong made more. So if we're looking at just MonsterVerse, then yes, Kong has been the draw for like every single MonsterVerse movie.
What? -1 made more money due to, but the attendance was bigger in January. I like MV better. Okay.
So if you're talking,
why are you
about
muted, Gojin?
I'm not
Big
muted.
dog.
I'm just letting Zim talk because he's got a lot to say on this topic. But Zim, can I say something?
I've already said what I needed to say about gross.
Okay, so in terms of -1, I will say it's hard to compare that in general because -1's main release was in Japan. It still made a fuck ton of money overseas, and due to America's stronger currency in Japan, it ended up making more, but the attendance in Japan was still far bigger than the attendance in America. But that said, while Godzilla Minus One didn't get a full release here in America, it's more valuable to compare the MonsterVerse box office with each other. Like, for example, Kong Skull Island, all the Kong movies made more money than all the American Godzilla movies. And like, yeah, GVK and GXK has Godzilla in it, but the point is, before those, Kong Skull Island was the highest grossing MonsterVerse film.
And then GXK is the highest grossing MonsterVerse film, and it's primarily a Kong film. So
yeah. And in Japan, Godzilla is more popular than Kong, but Zim's video wasn't about Japan.
Yeah. I think was it like overall or what?
Just generally.
Yeah.
As well as what a general trend was.
A what?
Do you want
Sorry,
me to
I'm not paying
that?
attention that much now.
Okay.
Like,
So
I am paying attention, but I didn't.
Oh wait, I'll say. No, wait, it's okay. I can say it again for you. It is
Thank
a
you, Big
general trend based on what we saw with GVK, since GXK hadn't even come out by the point I made the video, that Kong was more popular than Godzilla. And I didn't even bring it up, but yeah, Kong Skull Island made more money than 2014, and it definitely made more money than King of the Monsters. And if we're looking at purely like movies with Godzilla stuff, Kong Skull Island did drastically better than King of the Monsters, and King of the Monsters had Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan in it, with a ton of callbacks to the original Godzilla series. And
oh my god!
So the argument they're making makes no sense.
Yeah, I think it does. Like, in my
I
head,
guess it's
that's
fair if
crazy.
you're comparing like Skull Island and King of the Monsters, because King of the Monsters to me is kind of garbage.
Okay. Well, also, what's it called? Even if we're gonna not talk about the MonsterVerse, King Kong versus Godzilla, which has King Kong as the top billed monster, was still one of the highest grossing Godzilla films. Even if you're gonna call it a Godzilla film, quote unquote, even though King
Because
Kong
it's more okay. It's people came there to like see fucking
King Kong fight Godzilla.
Yes, big dog. Yes.
Yeah, so King Kong being the draw to fight Godzilla, since Godzilla was supposed to be in it.
That proves this point. Godzilla was functionally a nobody by that point, both to the east and west. It was King Kong, the character that Japan had already quote unquote adapted twice by that point, the character that had already had technically 4 different films and had already gained much public notoriety. Hell, Kong wasn't even supposed to fight Godzilla in the first place. It was supposed to be a Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah, I
fact
know.
that they tried to have a second King Kong versus Godzilla movie in the Showa series, and they tried to get the rights again for the Heisei series, but they couldn't, and then they tried to use Mechanic Kong. So the fact is that they kept on using King Kong as a draw for Godzilla movies.
Okay, can I say something?
Wait,
Even
I wanna hear what he
GVK
says
did
there.
this. But, yeah.
You can say what you want to say, Gojin, because he's not going to say shit.
Okay, so here's what I was gonna say. So basically, a big reason Kong is more popular than Godzilla outside of Japan these days is because Kong, like, here's the thing, everything Hollywood produces is international because, like I point out in my video talking about -1's work conditions, America has a big economy, so if they release a movie overseas, like, for example, if an American movie is released in Japan, it doesn't really matter that much if it flops in Japan if it was a big success in America. So Hollywood could release their movies full-time worldwide, and their name will get out there, while in Japan, they mostly, since they are a smaller country, and like, say, if a Godzilla film is released in Japan and it succeeds there, but let's say, like, if -1 got a full release in America and it flopped hard, it wouldn't, but still, this is the point I'm making. The money it made in its home country wouldn't really matter because they wasted their time on putting it in every theater in a bigger country, yet it failed in that regard. So that's why a Hollywood thing will likely be more popular. Now, foreign media is getting more localizations over time, but right now, Godzilla is primarily a Japanese icon because they rely primarily on their own population with limited releases in other parts of the world.
Even if we're like looking at 2 Hollywood productions, Kong 05 had a better domestic and international gross than Godzilla 2014 did.
Yeah, but the point is, Kong has always been this big Hollywood icon. Godzilla has American movies, but overall, Godzilla is a Japanese icon.
Regardless, the argument that would be on their side is the fact that if Godzilla was just a more popular character, that wouldn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
I don't.
Okay,
I mean, that's okay.
that's hard to process when it's like when it comes to like movie production because I'm not very well versed in that shit. Like, I didn't think we were gonna talk about this. I guess.
Okay. Well, if looking primarily, you can just go down to just the MonsterVerse movies. If Godzilla was just so much more popular than Kong, then why did Kong Skull Island get such a better gross than 2014 or King of the Monsters? When 2014
It did.
especially better.
I thought like fucking okay. I thought like what's it called? Wait, let me think. I thought like 2014 flopped like due to like some, what movie came out in 2019?
Amazing Spider-Man was the only movie that came around.
No, not 20.
Time.
20,
Which movie?
No, 2019. 2019.
Caught him. King of the Monsters.
I know King of the
Avengers
Monsters.
Endgame? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's even look at King of the Monsters. Gross.
Okay.
Cottom's growth was only 300 million versus KSI's 500 million. So that's a $200 million difference.
KSI?
Yeah. Kong Skull Island.
Oh, I thought you.
No, you didn't. We know you didn't.
No, I did.
No,
I
shut up.
did.
Come on.
No. What do you mean, shut up? What do you mean? You can't say KSI and not think about fucking KSI.
No, I clearly. Why would I be talking about KSI in this situation?
I don't know. Maybe
really.
KSI
I have
movie.
pros. So,
Well, okay.
Kong Skull
Devil's
Island did
advocate.
so much better than King of the Monsters by like several $1 million. If it was a matter of popularity, Godzilla should have been able to at least carry it, or at least get it close to at least only being like $100 million or $500,000 difference. But
and that was adding the fact that he was bringing his rogues gallery with him, which it would have been enough of a draw in its own right, considering just how popular his rogues gallery is. But yeah, that happened.
yeah, so that's a question I want to know: is that why would both 2014 King of the Monsters do worse than Kong Skull Island if Godzilla is more popular?
Let me wait. Hold on.
My mom says she wants me.
What?
What would you say, Mossy? Big? Would you say big
Me?
dog? Yeah, I thought you.
I don't. It's just like my opinion. If I have to guess why, like, if Skull, I will be honest. I will be blunt. I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan. Like, I watch it, I like it. But it's like I'm not like so big on it that I know everything or watch every movie. So
Oh my god! Wait, let me scroll. Much right. Too much of me. Why am I stupid? I'm stupid. It's fine. Me.
You know, let's do something easier. What do you think is more popular, Power Rangers or Kamen Rider across the world?
Obviously, Power Rangers.
No, I want to hear them. I want to hear them say it. I want to hear what.
Okay. I think the answer's obvious. I mean, if you
just say it, if it's obvious, then just say it.
I know the answer. You know the answer.
Say it then.
Say it.
I mean, I don't say. I don't know. Mossy's a slow learner. Mossy.
Stop dancing around the question and answer the fucking thing.
Hold on, jeez. Smart. It's an easy question. Are you sure you want me?
Just
give me
answer
an
the
easy
question.
Yeah, if it's
sure you
easy,
wanna
it
give
should
me
be
an-
that. If it's easy, you should have
I
answered
know
by
I
now.
know the answer. I
Then
just
just
want to know
answer
if
the
you know the
question.
answer.
Then
I just
answer
wanna know
it.
if you. I think I want to know if you know the answer, man.
Just literally answer the
Oh
fucking
my god, I'm
question.
so fucking tired. I'm gonna be honest.
What did you say?
George,
I am
answer
very
the
fucking
question.
tired
Who's
of football.
what's more popular, Kamen Rider or Power Rangers?
Fucking Power Rangers, but
Yeah,
I
of
blame
course.
that.
See, that was easy. See, I told you it was easy.
Yeah, of course. So like it's pretty obvious as to why Power Rangers is more popular than Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Because it's more localized.
Exactly. Wow.
There you go.
Yes, you get it.
Now you see where our point is coming from. Finally,
Yes.
the brain cells kicked in.
Yeah, no, it's always been kicking. Trust me. It's
I
always been
guess
kicking.
what's it called? The tard seed finally grew.
The turret seed.
The tard seed finally grew. We watered it enough.
The
and it finally
tar
sprouted.
seed. Wow. Wow, Mossy, you're retarded. I'm gonna call a mentally disabled person a retard. Oh my god. God, George, you retard. Oh my god.
Oh, come on!
Dude.
Don't take
You guys.
offense. Don't take offense to that. I'm autistic, and I use the term like retard all the time. Chill out.
Same
No
here.
worries.
Same
Okay,
here.
bro.
Alright.
Okay.
Is there anything else
know
we
what?
need to cover? Because it's like I think we've covered about just everything.
Well, we even covered about the fucking localized thing in what's it called? Wow, this is wow. We haven't covered the fucking dubbing thing with Mossy yet. So you guys can do that. I'm gonna take a quick piss.
What am I gonna ask her, especially since she didn't respond to the video?
No, he was here. He was a part of it by heart.
I did write
Mossy,
some of it, but I won't watch.
you're the dub video.
Oh, what about what? Okay. Oh god, what about the dub video?
Billy,
See?
you had some arguments against it, so let's hear them then.
From who? From who?
Who do you think? You said you had to go, so it's obviously from her.
I said I had to go piss.
What does that mean? If you're
Wait,
if
are you
have to-
gonna piss on stream? Are you implying that you're gonna piss on stream?
I'm just gonna
Okay,
go.
so what do you mean? So why are you asking? What do you mean?
Okay. Calm down, guys. Calm down.
It's very calm. If like just if she wants to answer a
you
question, then
wouldn't
just
be-
go.
You wouldn't
Literally.
be calm.
Answer the like. If she can answer the question, she can answer the question. If you need to go, you need to go. Then go.
Hey Joey, you fucking retard! I love you. I love you too, Monarch.
Oh, you want the Vine? Oh, chat wants the Vine Boom. I can give them Vine Boom. Hold up.
You will be muted.
All right, Georgia, you got a question. You got a question. Let's hear it.
Who has a question?
George,
Mossy.
Whatever her name is.
George. Oh,
hey.
No, he just fucking vanishes out of nowhere. It happens a lot. Nice. Like my father. That's a joke and a half.
I mean, would explain a lot, but
whoa!
And you guys said I was an asshole to you in my response.
Oh wow!
Wow! Oh my God, Zim.
Yep.
Oh my God, Zim, making fun of me not having a father. Oh wow!
Well, would you rather?
Low blow,
Would you
low
rather
blow.
have him
Beautiful.
leave
Oh
looking
my
for
God, this is
milk,
pure
or would you
chaos.
rather-
This is fun.
There we go.
Would you rather
Okay,
him
guys.
leave looking for milk, or would you rather take the beatings? I just want to know.
I think you
I
probably
don't know.
like taking the beatings. I think he finds them
What
hot.
the fuck? What the fuck? You know, bro.
You're the one that was going, oh!
I wouldn't say that I have. Bro, that's fucking weirdo, man.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is just common in that part of the country. I'm not
No
gonna.
worries. Zim, it's okay. I know you project yourself onto others, but it's okay. I understand. I'm gonna take a piss.
Nah, what's it called? I'm good.
You're taking. You already took a piss during the stream, buddy. Your pants can't handle anymore.
You know, what part of the country you don't got worried about your dad running out on you? Hoo-wee.
Oh,
But does the
The
other one have anything
Autism
else?
Brotherhood approves your use of the word retard. Base. There's gonna be a lot of dead air in this in this pod. If this was on Twitch, there'd be a lot of editing I'd have to do. My God, I'm so glad this is live on YouTube.
I'm back, guys. It's okay.
Got a new pair of pants.
Did your
Anyways, Zim, that's
come back
aura
after
right there,
that?
man. That's aura. You just gained aura for making fun of.
Well, no. Did your dad come back with the cigarettes between the time?
Oh no! Oh my God! Aura points.
Oh,
Guys, aura points.
fuck! I've never seen you go this hard on stream, Zim.
Dude,
Usually I'm the one cooking like this.
I've only seen this 3 times.
Bro,
Twice,
that's
actually.
points right there.
Twice.
I'm the
Adam
one
and-
doing the cooking.
Oh God! I've
Oh,
only
Poku.
seen this attitude from you twice, dude.
This is actual Blaze, man.
Oh,
That's aura,
Toku, you're gonna love when you watch the VOD, because fuck, this shit gets wild.
This shit gets what, bro. You guys are
Just like his
aura
dad
farming.
just like your dad in bed with you. This shit gets wild, just like your dad when he's in bed with you.
Nigga,
like what's it called?
Nigga.
Hey, you're gonna use that word? That's my word.
Yeah. You're saying that in front of a black person, dude.
I did
And
not
I'm
give
black
you
too.
No, I didn't. Dude, you're from Singapore. No, you don't.
That doesn't.
Yes, it does. Do not give me that. I don't get to hear none of that from you.
Okay, bro.
Nobody gave you the
Okay,
N-word
bro.
pass. I didn't get that.
Okay, bro. So just because I'm black in Singapore doesn't mean I'm
Jamaican in the room pulls rank. Okay, so
okay. This
We
is
pull
this is
rank.
actual. This
The
is
coun-
crazy, bro.
the council
This is
has
actual.
decided
This is
your fate.
This is actual. That's aura, bro. You just gained aura. Are you aura farming? Oh my God, bro's aura farming. That's aura. That's
maybe, I
aura
don't
right
know.
there.
But
your
anything else
uncle-
you need to say? Right.
Like, how many times are you gonna make a fucking essay joke, Gojin?
I'm gonna keep doing it. It's fucking hilarious.
To a minor? That's crazy. That's crazy. weird.
You work full time. You're not a minor.
I do shifts. I do shit like.
Well, what's
you,
it called?
I
Dude,
can.
you have to
I
remember
can-
it is Singapore,
No.
so like child labor laws and stuff are a little bit different. It's like
bro.
Victorian period.
Oh no!
You-
Wow. Man.
Oh my God, that's aura, man. That's aura. You making fun of people's dads, and you and Gojin making fun of
Haram. It's
Yes,
Yeah,
that's very
beautiful.
haram.
very haram.
Very haram.
Very haram.
It's not.
Yeah,
That's aura. Honestly, you get aura points. Aura
Inshallah, my friend. Inshallah.
points.
Just haram.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Are you gonna?
This is the best stream.
Yeah.
It's a good
No,
one.
Thank you. Thank you. It's because I'm here. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I'm
because
making
you're
this
a
stream
punching
entertaining.
bag.
Yeah, punching back with like what 2 glazers and some guy who just says like, "Oh, daddy disappeared" or some shit like that. My God, could you make like original jokes or some shit like that?
I think you're getting butthurt.
I'm not.
I don't. I think you are.
I think you're just gaining aura points.
I mean, is there anything else you need to say? Because we can end the stream right now. I don't really care.
I mean,
what you
we can still talk. We can still talk. What like come on.
Pretty boy said Zimzilla looking sexy as hell, man. You get your hands away from my man.
want. Maybe y'all can touch me. I don't really know this. But yeah, no, if there's anything else you need to say, we can say it. But otherwise, we can just end the stream.
I don't really have anything to say. I think we've all said our piece on this. We got something funny, educational. Abyss Kaiser. Oh, first, bruh, this is giving me an aneurysm.
I have a smile on my face.
Shockwave.
I aspire. Huh?
Senator Shockwave.
Anyways,
You guys
What
want
do you even want to say to me? I don't even fucking remember.
Well, there isn't really anything that you said in the
You're
video.
whack?
so-
Oh my god. Okay, guys, shut up.
What do you
It's
mean?
okay.
I've been here the whole fucking time, and all of you do
Yes,
is
but you
scream.
don't-
It's getting annoying.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking weird, bro.
Okay, my guy. But like, what was it? What did you even say in the video that like we can address? Like, really?
Yo, George.
What?
Talk about the fucking dub video. I'm just gonna play Fortnite real quick.
What? I just don't. I don't
If
know
you
what
don't
to
want
tell
it,
you
then
other-
let's end the stream then.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's
Like,
finish
I don't know.
this. Let's finish this.
There's
Y'all
no
don't
reason
wanna debate,
to.
let's
There's
go.
no reason to just yap about
Wait.
about a bunch of ad nauseum when you don't have anything to
Wait,
say.
hold on, Gojin. This is the poor boy is trying to speak.
Like, it's just like, what do you want to ask me? I've been waiting this whole time, and all you do is
Then
fucking
just
scream. I'm
say
actually
something
getting like.
then. Like literally,
Say-
just say what your point was. Let's
Oh my
hear
God.
it, please.
Eminem's on fucking yes. Eminem's on Fortnite. Yes.
Yes.
Moss. Okay, wait, hold on. Mossy, you there? Say something about
Here the
like, the dub.
whole time.
You got. Say something about the dub shit. I don't know. I'm playing.
But I don't get how
Fortnite.
dubs are like
I gotta lock
directly
in.
disrespectful unless they're actual ass. I don't understand how like modern dubbing at this point, where it's not like transliterating bullshit, whereas like they don't actually care about the source material, they actually care about like translation. How is that still like
They
disrespectful?
literally do transliterate all the time, still in dubs.
Yeah, like I've literally brought up examples, and all that shit just got ignored or ad nauseum was
I
yapped
get
about
it if you're
during said
under-
example.
Look, I'm saying is I understand if you're talking about old '90s dubs where they just didn't
Dragon
fucking
Maid isn't
care,
a
like give fuck
dub.
shit. But I don't get about like modern
like,
dubbing.
okay,
Yes, I
so-
get it. They don't translate
Yeah.
directly
Guys,
everything, but it's
don't-
like,
no.
how do you directly translate Japanese to
So,
English when
okay,
there's something
then
that you just
how
can't
is-
translate and some things you have to change?
In this
Zim-
case, how's
Zim,
Kobayashi's
don't do
Dragon
that.
Maid a?
Wait,
Shut the
don't-
fuck
don't-
up.
don't-
Shut the fuck up.
No.
So in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, you can mute him, okay? Okay. So just keep
So
him
what?
muted. So in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, when you're looking at that dub isn't from the 90s, it's from the 2000s, and it does transliterate. And there's dubbers who do say that they put in what they want to when it comes to dubs. So the argument that it's only from the 90s isn't a good argument.
Funimation
exactly.
is like fucking shut down at this point. They can't do that anymore.
Good. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
good. I
Yeah,
don't-
there's still
If
If
modern
no one
problem.
made an argument against it, or if no one talked about it, then they would have kept doing it. So I'm not sure how. them shutting down is an argument
Obviously,
in
I get it when you don't like it when they put like I don't know fucking woke shit in dubs. Fine,
It's
whatever.
not a matter of woke shit. It's
They-
just a matter of just changing what this scene meant. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
if they just said if the scene was like something MAGA chud related, that doesn't make the scene better.
Like,
It's
I
still a
don't care,
bad
like-
scene. If you don't care, that's fine. But then I don't understand why you participate in a video or talk about the topic to begin with if you don't care. Like, if you want to, if the argument is like I don't care, then why talk about it?
Because I want to make a fun video. That's all. It's just a chill video. You
still
don't
bad.
expect like every fucking content creator to care everything about everything, right?
Then why make an
Yeah,
argument?
they're
Like,
like-
you could literally just fill it with memes, and then it accomplishes the exact same thing.
Yeah, for example, you claim in your video that you brought the other guy on for humor, but one, there was no joke being said there. Two, no, let me speak. Two,
No.
you're getting muted.
No. You've been.
Two, you'll get unmuted when I finish my point. Two,
Nuh-uh.
who keeps unmuting him?
He just keeps on muting himself.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna. That is a
Hey,
really
no, don't
dumb-
do that. Don't do that. Don't
be quiet.
Don't interrupt. Don't
You're
interrupt.
the one interrupting.
Don't
You're the one
interrupt.
interrupting.
Don't-
You're the
don't
one
interrupt.
interrupting.
Don't interrupt.
Shut
No,
up
guys.
and let
Calm
Gojin
down.
speak.
Guys, calm down. It's not that serious. Calm down. Bless you.
Okay, well,
Calm
let me
down.
speak. Let me speak. Chill. Like I was
chill.
about to. You're the one who's talking over me. That tells me you're getting flustered.
Just let him finish the point.
I'm always flustered. Oh my
Just
God.
like when you're only flustered because your friend put their dick on your face and you don't know what to do.
Gojin, just kick him from the stage, and then you can add him back to the stage if you need to make a point.
Okay. Remove from the stage. As I was saying in my video, I state that what was it going on again? Because he fucking clouded my mind.
No, the argument was like, there's George's point, which is essentially that there's no transliteration anymore in dubs, which just isn't the case. If you want to talk about that first,
Okay, well, I already addressed that. I'm going to talk
about the fact that like his video, where he's saying like,
yeah,
oh, he just wanted to make a
when he
fun
went on to
video.
his friend, he said, "Oh, it's a joke." It's like, one, that was not a joke. He didn't make any funny. He didn't deliver it in a goofy way. Like, for example, when I deliver my lines, I deliver them over the top. He didn't do that. And when I did it, like in the video, before he goes to Viper, he says, I found this very confusing. Here's my friend's reaction to it. How am I supposed to interpret that beyond being that I didn't understand this, but I'm not the only one who didn't. He didn't understand what he was trying to say either.
Yeah, but it's a joke, isn't like it's fucking dry humor or some shit like that.
Well, how's it dry humor?
It doesn't need to be over the top to be funny if you're gonna argue on that shit.
Well, it doesn't have to be over the top. It doesn't have to be over the top, but again, the way it's being addressed is like a point.
If the argument
Because the joke is that it is being addressed as a point. If you want to go that way.
That's essentially just an argument of like irony at that point, where it's like, oh, it's ironic because it's dry humor, but it's making a point, but like you don't know it's a point.
Yeah, exactly. Like with that logic, are you saying that? Like with that logic, does that mean that he actually didn't mean anything he was saying? He didn't hold the opinions he was giving?
Knowing that the Viper person is my cousin and knowing how fucking stupid he is, no, he probably meant that.
Exactly, that's the problem. He gave a bad point, and it can be criticized. Like what I put out can be criticized. Now, do I add him back in?
You can add him back in if you want, and if he does another sound effect, you can just kick him again.
Yeah,
I didn't make a sound effect. It's wrong. Wow.
You were talking over Gojin while he was trying to speak.
Well, I'm saying if they keep doing more sound effects, we can just keep kicking you.
I barely did a sound effect this time.
So, anything else we need to address?
Is there anything that needs to be addressed?
All right.
What do you want to address?
Anything else you want to ask at this point? Because I'm gonna be honest, I am getting pissed off because I hate discussions where it's just screaming and insults, and I think I kind of want to leave.
Well, half of this is also for entertainment purposes.
You're in full liberty.
Yeah,
That's why. Obviously,
against your will.
It's obviously for entertainment purposes. You're doing it as you're doing a stream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like chill.
Yes.
Like, like for example, I roast my friends all the time on the podcast. It's a normal thing. You guys are no exception. They roast me too.
Yeah, but
you
we
guys are
don't do sex jokes to make fucking people uncomfortable.
Take the star screen from this. I didn't want to get this.
Okay, so I was right. You are getting salty. But okay, I don't think
salty. I'm just uncomfortable with just getting essay essay jokes, man.
You literally do gay jokes with your friends, though. So it's like, why you literally do gay jokes with your friends, though? So it's like,
yes, gay jokes, but not essay jokes.
Well, I'm sorry, I make offensive humor, and so does them.
Wow! Oh my god, that's aura, bro. That's aura.
Okay. What the fuck does that even mean?
That's just aura, man.
Okay. Well, this is over. I think we all said our pieces that needed to be stated. Thank you all for watching. That was it for this episode. This was a wild fucking episode. This is Gojin the Makai Phantom. Wait. Oh, do you guys, Zim? Would you like to promote anything? You or Minecraft?
Nah. What's it called? I got nothing really to promote.
Since the stream has been going long enough, all I'm gonna say is, look out for my Project Nemesis video essay, or just Nemesis character study video essay coming out soon, and also animation redux of my GXK sequel pitch. Take care. Team out deserve
Have fun.
better. Take care. Peace.
This is Gojin the Makai Phantom, leaving the building.